First of all, I'm not an LOL cow. You're never gonna catch me saying I'm an LOL cow, because I'm fucking not. No matter how many people try to push me into that box, I'm never going to give them what they want.
Rosie's in the kitchen, you know she's always pitching fits and moans and alibis. Big Rosie always lies.
And that is how you eat fast food on camera without glamorizing it into a mukbang, without showing all the food and doing all the theatrics. I'm so sick of that shit. I don't know about y'all, but I'm so sick of seeing that shit on my TikTok and stuff. And like the people taking me like, oh, exaggerated big-eyed bites. I'm like, so crazy.
Rosie's rolling out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. £600 of trouble, watch the kitchen floorboards buckle. She says she's gonna change, but that's just rearrange. She's got that chair, XXL, beware. Rosie's rolling out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating while the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying. Rosie's lying. She's got that chair, XXL, beware.
This one's not really jammy. I don't know if it's a video.
Rosie's rolling out of control, and Rosie's scheming, always freaking screaming. Rosie's eating, all the family's pleading. Rosie's lying, someone hear us crying.
Okay, I think I'm gonna cook the yolk a bit more because I don't want to do a drippy yolk on camera. I don't want to do shredded cheese. I want to do American cheese. I don't want to do shredded cheddar. That sounds gross. I won't be happy. I'm still not sure what I'm doing about my job. I'm still on disability.
Someone in chat blames Rosie for how this whole thing got spun out of proportion. And I would like to say to that, I agree. Fuck you, Rosie. You are a clout chasing bitch, and I don't fucking like you.
I don't want to be on a show going, they don't tell you the price you pay. Rosie, 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 Rose.
Hey, bitch, you inserted yourself into a situation that had zero to do with you. You did the same thing, bitch. I don't want to hear it. Pot meat kettle, bitch.
I don't have cheese. We're not doing cheese.
Hello, everyone, and welcome in or welcome back. It is fantastic to see you all. I know it's really freaking late for a lot of you, or really freaking early for a lot of you. But for anybody who doesn't know what happened today, I think I incurred a new trauma because Rosie streamed for 4.5 hours today. We are not going to finish it. I'm giving myself a rule, like we are stopping at the 2-hour mark. I got shit to do. I'm probably going to be folding laundry whilst we stream because, again, I'm a grown-up. I have shit to do. So just so y'all are aware. Oh, my God. And I was like, I was like, this is getting real long. I'm like, was popping in and out. And I was like, I am not even going to be able to watch, like, you know, in Libby's or in Pulpies or anything like that. Because I was like, I can't watch this fucking twice. No way. So, oh my God. But she was literally talking shit the whole time. So there's not really much that I can do about it, like clipping stuff out, because like literally the whole time she was like complaining and bitching and whining and talking shit about people. So much drama. Anyways, so we are going to do that today. I know that anybody who has probably seen this already is like, girl. And fair enough. Sit it out if you need to. Totally understand. We've got some Instagram stories as well, which are just from the last 30 or so minutes. So we'll have a look at those first. Let me say hi to you guys for coming in. We got Liz the low key. Oh, she made me mad too, girl. Don't fucking talk about my Chris like that, bitch. For starters. Size 2 in LA. No worries. Yes, the thumbnail is well, look, it looked like she was filming on a fucking potato. So I had to do the best I could with it. We got Carly on the replay. Hello, Sky. Totally understand if you need to go to bed as well. I know Libby's probably in bed by now. Hi, Libby. We got Kaylee. Hello, Kaylee. We got Larry. Thank you, thank you. You know, I am an artiste. Welcome in. We've got Wendy. Hi, Wendy. We've got Rally. Hi, Rally. Thank you for being here and thank you for modding. Also, Sky, thank you for modding. I appreciate you guys. We've got Sarah. We've got another Wendy. We've got Go Wendy Girl. We got Cassandra. Okay. All right. So you've only seen the end a little bit. We're going to watch the first couple of hours today, and then tomorrow we'll catch up on the rest. I hate playing catch up so much, but I also, like, I've got things to do. So I can't sit here for 5 hours and go over this shit. So it's going to be broken up. And I'm saying, I'm putting it out there. If anybody has any experience at all with editing, you can make a fucking mint by doing quick clips from these streams, in my opinion. We've got That Crab Life. We got Bell Pepper. We got Princess Pirate Pickle Pants. Solo Trip. Golden Crackers. Good to see ya. We got Stephzilla. Welcome in. Welcome in. Good to see you. We've got Churro. We got Spacey Space Cake. Liz Loki loving the song. We got Mamini. Hi, Mamini. We've got Laura. Hi, Laura. Hi, Rendell. Thank you for being here and thank you for modding. I appreciate you, girl, as always. We've got Bank Factory. Got to rage eat some popcorn for this. I know, right? I'm going to rage fold some laundry in a minute. Just got some towels and like pillowcases and stuff that need to be folded. I'm like, I can do that sitting down, surely. Shouldn't be too offensive. Autistic Pelican. Rage Piggy. Larry, thanks again. We got Kylie. Good to see you. Quirky Lies. Good to see you. We got LaFay. We got Literally. How are you, darling? Good to see you. I know. I know. We got Jenny. Hi, Jenny. Are you working? We've got in the chat Poison Petite. Yeah, 4.5 hours she streamed for, girl. And fuck doing that in one go, because then it's not even watchable for replay crew. Like, ugh, yuck. Not fun. We got Frosty. Hello, Frosty. Good to see you. Yeah, I think anyone who was over in Azria has probably missed a lot of the beginning of this as well. Shout outs to Azria, Hakate's daughter. We got Hypertensive Tomato, or Tomato if you're Australian. We got Film Buffer, Cranberry, Doom Switch. All right, I think we can get started. Thank you guys for being here. I know it's fucking late, but let's just do our best to get through a couple of hours of this. I'll show you the Instagram stuff first, and then we'll go from there. So the first one we've got here as well, this is a good question, Kylie. I'm asking the same question. I'm like, if you're so fucking happy and loved up and your long distance boyfriend is over at your place, is anybody streaming for 4.5 hours bitching about reaction channels and talking about drama? I think not. That is why I have titled the stream Miserable Munchie Fucking and Sub, because she's a miserable munchie and she sucks. Queen Green Eyes, hey. Ducky Bits, hey. Baby girl, good to see you. Hey, Tiny Ghost. Okay. I don't know if it's for the money. I don't know what it is. Oh, Sky, you're going to enjoy it. You're going to like it, I think. Well, yeah. Maybe. Potentially. You will. Topical. Anyways. So this one says, people pleasing is over. Back to being a bitch. When were you ever not a bitch, though? Honestly, really? Hey, Dessa. Welcome in. Your government fucking hates you. Start acting like it. She seems really positive. She seems like she's in a really good mood. Like she's getting dick down and is loving life. Hey, Matt. Good to see you, Matt. It's just like I could not imagine acting like this whilst my long distance boyfriend is visiting for a few weeks. Like I would be enjoying every minute. I would even probably be fucking, I don't know, helping with the schoolwork or chill. I don't know. I just wouldn't be raging on the internet. I know that much. A woman with standards will always be called difficult by those who lack them. Yeah, poor Sailor Moon. This one says, the wound wasn't the worst part. It was the cleaning. The part where I had to scrape out the rot. Ugh. Name what cut me and let the sting do its job. Healing hurts in ways breaking never did. Bitch, you ain't healed for shit. Your boyfriend is here from Texas, and all you're doing is complaining about trolls on the internet. How it feels to not know a single thing about Love Island. Churro. Is this about cellulitis? I don't know, girl. I don't fucking know. But yeah, maybe get a fucking therapist. Rosie is just riddled with problems. There's no point in giving her advice or telling her things that she could do to improve her life because she's just, as we're about to see, she is just dead set on tummy time, stuffing food in her mouth, and complaining. That's literally the summary of what I've seen in this stream. Complaining, eating, whinging, bitching, moaning, and dry begging. I forgot the dry begging. Anyways, let's fucking do this. Ugh, I've got a 1.5 speed. If it's way too fast, you guys let me know, but let's get through as much as we can. Oh, what happened with, okay, hello. So we're having tummy time and we're streaming from our tummy time and we're going to be stuffing our face most of the time.
Hello. I'm just waiting a second. Okay, cool. Hello. Hello. Hey, 222. Hello, Tooth. Hello, Sierra, Cam, Megan, Alexis, Diane. Remy is finishing his assignment. It's due tonight. We got distracted today. We were just like, spending time together. And so he's wrapping that up. And I was like, well, I'll just go.
I mean, I also feel like she could make money like doing this on a different platform, like more money.
Live. Well, I've been wanting to go live for a little bit. I just decided to do it.
Ooh, okay. I'm going to make a poll out of that because do you guys think... Hang on. I'll let it play and I'll do a poll.
Later in the day. Hello. Hello, hello. Hey, Havy Wavy. I fell out pretty hard after the live yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So that's why I'm not cooking today. Goal is for me to make the salmon burgers tomorrow. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. These frequent lives are feeding me. Well, thank you. Now that I know that he's here, and like, especially when there's moments like this when he's like doing something else, like that's a good time for me to go live. So, I want to keep like consistent content as much as possible. I want to take days off too, of course. But Lee is working on his schoolwork. You're a silent viewer. Well, thank you for being here, Diane. I love it when silent viewers speak up. Ramona, thank you so much for the jewels. Laughing disco, hell yeah. Oh yeah, summer is so mentally, it's so exhausting mentally and physically for me. I don't know. Yeah, same. Hey, Alex. It's literally turning to 7 p.m. right now. So for dinner, I'm actually having leftovers from lunch. We got, I'll take this receipt off.
Hey, Prison Becky. Hey, Sam. Good to see you. Everybody, please vote in the poll.
Pub subs. And he got a chicken bacon ranch, like chicken tender sub that was really good. I took a bite. He added chuff sauce to it. And I got my favorite. I forgot to say light mayo, like, so it's kind of drowning in mayonnaise, and I hate that for me. I have to like take some of it off. Because I haven't gotten this sub in forever. This is my favorite one, the holiday one with like sliced turkey, orange cranberry relish. It had mayo. I think during the seasonal time of year, they have like a specific aioli that goes on it. And I was like trying to remember what I normally get on it. I honestly fucking forgot, bro. And then my mom I think was the one that got me to add spinach on it. And I was like looking at the options. I was like, I think I like spinach on it, but I couldn't remember. I took a bite of it and I was like, yeah, I forgot that I do like the spinach. The spinach helps. I love spinach, to be honest with you. One of my favorite leafy greens, if not my favorite.
Thank you, Sky, for letting me know that. Kyle, okay, good to know, because I was always not sure, because I know that anyways, that's my bad. Sorry about that, Kyle.
Ooh, listening while making tacos for dinner. Hope you enjoy your tacos. Yeah. Pub subs.
Also, hi, CCQ. Good to see you, darling.
Way better than Subway, Quiznos, Firehouse,
Hey,
any of them
Shopper.
places. Pub subs are where it's at, man. They're the best.
Hey, Mammy
I
Belle.
love Jersey Mike's. Ooh. For cold cuts, I like Publix better. But Jersey Mike's has a killer Philly sub, bro. Ooh, you made me pack up chicken soup. Nice. I still have my chicken broth low and going.
What?
Because that really.
Ew. She's been cooking that for 24 hours? I'm sorry about that, Kyle. Yes, and I'm bad with names as it is. So I do apologize in advance if I say it again. Just remind me. It sometimes takes me a couple of goes. But
Like the longer you let it go, like the better the flavor is. It's still going. Publix and this, yeah, I don't get my groceries from Publix unless they're on sale, or like my specific Fresh Express salad kits. But yeah, we just like picked up pub subs. We each got a whole one. We each had half of it for lunch. I got this, and then I also, when I had it, they had these. They called them like dirty sour cream and onion chips. I thought that was interesting. It's like a.
Hey, Tummy Time, good to see you. Yeah, I feel like 24 hours is a little much. Any herbs and spices and stuff like that she put in there is probably cooked out by now. Isn't it like reducing as well? Hey, Hidgewitch. Like, isn't it getting lower and lower in the pot? If she leaves that there overnight, it's going to probably burn. Ugh, can you imagine like all the, not to be gross, but like all the cartilage and stuff is going to start fucking disintegrating. It's going to be foul. Oh, can you imagine how gelatinous this one's going to be? Can't wait for her to try and tip this one out of the jar.
Specific brand, I don't remember now. I don't have them with me. But to pair it with dinner, I have Doritos. And then I also grabbed the leftover strawberries and an apple because I'm really hungry. So I'm gonna eat the apple first, actually, or no, strawberries first.
Yes, I started a bit early. I did start a bit early because I was like, the sooner we can get this going, the better, honestly, because it's a lot.
Oh, I forgot to call I was distracted today. I was busy doing other things. This morning. So this morning and afternoon. I kind of forgot. Ooh, these are ripe. Yum.
Doom switch.
Yeah, I'm exhausted. I'm gonna be honest. I overdid it yesterday. My mom told me.
But if you're coming in right now, Duo, you literally just missed like the yapping and the hellos. Aside from that, we're all good. Hey, Jojo, welcome. Everybody here, I think, is doing okay. Hey, Olivers, good to see you. And everybody who's new, welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here.
I made a break and I didn't listen to it. I should have taken a break. Probably even sooner than she said it. I was just struggling with like feeling overwhelmed. Oh my god.
Wait, what are we eating? What? The first thing I saw her eat was an apple. What did she eat before the apple? The fuck is this?
Nah, man. Give me the apple and one bag of chips.
Hey, Keisha. From Scotland.
For now, I'm eating some lentil chips and drinking water. I haven't had enough water yet. I've been drinking water.
What is she eating?
Actually, I technically have 4 drinks next to me. Because this flavored water was made. Oh no, this is my second flavored water of the day. So it's mostly full. I've just been sipping on it. And then I always have a plain water because I drink on that too.
So, welcome in Keisha from Scotland. I'm guessing it's early in the morning there. And hey, Curious Cat. Hey, Zoe. Don't know about Australia, but there's a nasty parasite here in the US spread on berries and such. Wouldn't it be wild if Rosie got it from those berries? Is that what she's having, berries? Ugh. Hey, Mud. Yeah, there's some. Hey, Mika. There's I know that like, what is it? In some places they were like watering the certain fruits and it had like fecal matter or something in it. Mads, thank you for the corgi. So cute. I appreciate you. And guys, just a heads up, I do really apologize in advance if I miss those little gifts. They don't come up in my main chat where I'm managing the stream from. So sometimes I do miss them, and I'm so sorry if I do, but thank you very much for the gifts. I do appreciate them. Amika, hi. Yeah, so there was something about that. Hey, grad schooler, you're welcome to fall asleep. You wouldn't be the first person and you won't be the last person. A lot of people fall asleep to my streams, and that's just fine. But yeah, there was something about like hey Fancy, the water that they were watering like certain melons and certain berries with, something like that. Anyway, parasite for a parasite.
And then to start the live, I was like, ooh, I want sodies. So I grabbed.
Berries are very good for helping you go to the toilet.
I think yeah, my brother's home. Okay.
Sorry, cherries.
And they actually haven't had any. Oh, no, that's a lie. I had a soda with the combo from Publix.
Oh, no.
But from home, I haven't had any other sodas. I took a lot of liquids.
Girls, wash your fruit.
Because, yeah, he's getting ready to do schoolwork. So, heaven forbid I have to open my own soda now. I tease. Cam. I was busy. Let's do stuff. Okay. I love me a soda. Lucy, day 2 of no carbonation. Wish me well. I wish you well, girl. That is a struggle for me. Princesses should never open their own sodies tea. But like, listen, he does so much for me. I do try to like especially like later in the live yesterday, like I realized I was like, oh, he's like getting really tired. I'm just gonna leave him the hell alone. Like he needs some space. Because he tells me all the time like how much he loves to help me, and like it's like
no, but she really has guts of steel. Guts of steel. I don't know if anything can actually hurt her.
It is quite literally one of the major ways he likes to express his love for me, right? So a lot of people give me hell for it, even though he likes that I'm direct and tell him like what I want help with and give like clear, concise direction, you know? Aw, thank you, Laganja. I can't.
Yeah, wash everything.
Now I'm tempted to have my boyfriend open my Truly. I'll tell him that and see what he says. Yeah, this princess stream is. Does he think you're a princess? Because if he does, he should be opening your sodas for you. I'm just trying.
Fuck, she pisses me off already.
He's fine. He loves you, girl. It's so clear. I don't watch Jordy. Why are you talking about him in my chat? You're weird.
Why are you so butthurt about it?
Hey, Brooke. These strawberries are delicious. I'm not reading that out loud.
Hey, Mads. Is it in the berries, or is it just like you need to wash them? If you wash them properly, will it be okay? Or is it just in them? Is it like too late and they all have to go in the bin? And is there a recall on them? Anything?
I mean, yeah, I'm weird too, but I feel like people come in there and say shit like that to instigate. I don't like it. Our AC set at 73. That's why I have 2 fans on me right now.
That part, Larry.
These, thank you. I mean, Paperboy, I'm not gonna let the parasite thing stop me from eating produce. Also, there's a lot of fear mongering going on with that right now in general, to be quite honest. I will say it's real. You should be concerned. You should be watching the produce and stuff. But like, you know, I think there's been 1 reported case in my county last I checked. And so a lot of the stuff you have to remember is sensationalized for views on the internet, is blown out of proportion. Yes, he's still here. He's gonna be here for a while. You guys will know when he's not here. My demeanor will change. I know me. So yeah, you'll know when he's gone. We respect him, a man who was Toby. Y'all be naughty. God. Oh yeah, fall content. Ooh, I should brainstorm on that. Literally, Lindsay. I'm not gonna let it stop me from enjoying produce and like eating look, I am in a state right now where I'm truly eating whatever the hell I feel like eating. I'm working on
hey Carolina,
like portioning and certain things. Rosalie is cute.
No, it ain't.
Angela said, hi, Rosalie.
Hey, Hazley. I don't know. I don't know what the parasite is from. So I think it really depends, because I think like Rosie is pretty immune to things like, I know it sounds crazy, but I think like E. coli, salmonella, those type of things, like I think she's built a tolerance to those. So I don't know what this is. It is from poop. Well, then she's going to be immune. Like she never washes her hands. Yeah, no, me too. Me too, Zoe. Nope.
Hi, Rosie. I thought of a relationship name that isn't offensive. Rosalie. That's really cute. That could be like our ship name. Sure. That's really cute. I like that. That's really cute. I like that. Thank you, Angela. Are you wrong about what, Tobeans? Oh, what you said earlier?
Make lettuce and berries compote. Rosie's going to be fucking up some compote in the next few days, I feel.
Moving on.
Hey, Sid.
Horace, you're funny. Oh, thank you for saying I'm funny, Alexis.
Right.
But yeah.
She literally won't wash her hands after going to the bathroom. She'll touch everything, including her phone and all that kind of thing, and then just touch food and stick it in her mouth and like whatever else, scratching her hair, scratching her ear, prep food. But boogers make her almost fucking throw up. Get real.
I was like,
oh, Kyle, you changed your name.
I mean,
Thank
especially
you.
the past like 2 or 3 days,
Easy for me.
we've just been kind of spending time together, and like I've not really vlogged much at all. I tried to vlog last night after the live, but honestly, I have a feeling it's gonna end up in the trash. Oh, Clara, I'm so sorry for your loss. Aw, Pixie, thank you. But oh, Clara, I'm so sorry to hear that. Dude, I popped in the live the other day and Lee was
No, I wouldn't be fucking around with that either. Sorry. And like I'm vegan, so that's wouldn't be super easy for me. But everything would be getting cooked. Everything would be a soup. I'm telling you. Sid, thank you for joining the X Rose. I appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know what you get. You hear all the time. You get your emojis and you get a couple streams. And the way that Rosie's going at the moment, I'm still going to be behind by the time we get to the weekend. But we'll see. I'm hoping to do a member stream on the weekend. But let's just see. Oh, let me also see if I have any to gift or if I'm too soon. Oh, I have 10. Let me send out some membership. Oh, should I wait? No, I'm going to do another. Like, you guys have this for a month. And then we're definitely going to have some member streams in that time. A little taster, what you're in for. Usually on member streams, we watch some deleted content that's no longer available on the internet that Rosie has tried to wipe. So enjoy that. Oh, thanks, Sid. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like everything would be soup. I feel like I'd be cooking everything. I would still need to obviously eat the veggies, but yeah, I'd be definitely cooking everything. Scary.
Lee was just over at the sink, and I was like, that man is so tall. I know, right? He's so tall. It's so great. That's the best in the beginning, yeah. This is my first year living in Florida. What can we expect in fall? More inferno, I presume. So I don't know what part of Florida you live in. I live in the Tampa Bay area. So fall is honestly fantastic. I'm coastal, so like I think some of the upper parts of Florida, like the Panhandle, I think certain parts can occasionally experience like snow during like fall winter seasons, very minimally, like doesn't stick kind of vibes. Gamer Girl, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Oh, speaking of, Megan, congrats on your gifted membership. Yeah. We're going to get 5 more on top.
Yes, guys, make sure that you are on live chat, not on top chat. Otherwise, you might miss people's messages. Sam, thank you for joining Team Fart. Enjoy your emojis, my darling. And the member streams. You know what's up. You know what you get. Thank you, Sam, for your support. I appreciate you.
More on top of that. So we've got Tandy, congrats. Toner, D's nuts, hell yeah. Ladicer and Blank Space, hello. Everybody gets memberships. Welcome. So we got 5 more to gift later too. So yeah.
Oh, Rosie did the same thing.
That's the cool thing about these streams is when you guys gift memberships, I can actually see them and thank you. And same with the jewels and shit. It's super annoying how that works out on my phone.
You have a fucking
I don't get to choose now, unfortunately. Yeah, absolutely, Tandy. I saw your chat in like a live or two ago. Because by the way, guys, in real time, like sometimes random chats just don't show for me. But then when I watch the replay, they're there. Even I'm in all chat right now, so it's like that's a chronic YouTube problem. So sometimes I watch it back just to read the chat, and I'll see certain names. I'm like, oh man, I wish I'd seen that to greet so and so or so and so, you know. But YouTube be YouTubing.
Right.
It does. Winter here is fantastic. It never really goes below 40.
Very penguin.
And
But
you
what
really can only
about
experience that like
what about in the pool when he was standing up kind of straight? He kind of did look like almost a head taller than her.
for a week. And I love when the weather's between the 60s and 40s. Natives get super pissy about it. Ooh, a trip to Alaska. I don't know. Maybe. I think I'd want to visit a lot of other places first.
Right? That would have been the gentlemanly, manly, leaderly thing to
Wow.
do.
8 feet of snow in Rhode Island? No, thank you.
In summer? Oh my god. It's gonna be rough, you guys. Hey, Takis. Why is she eating it with 2 hands?
I think I was really downplaying how much pain I was in yesterday because I was really dead set on getting a lot of shit done because we have so much we want to
I knew it. I told you guys she was gonna have a pain flare after the pool stream.
do. And I really I'm trying to come to grips with the fact of just like what the reality of where I'm at is.
For anybody that doesn't know Rosie, this is her fake face.
I'm getting a lot of shit done because we have so much we want to do.
Ready?
And I really I'm trying to come to grips with the fact of just like
this is her fake. And I want to go to school today face. Like I'm really thinking about like what I'm gonna say about how much pain I'm in. Hey Panda. I don't know what that is.
What the reality of where I'm at is right now.
Girl.
What the hell's
It's actually crazy how much she's gone backwards since starting her YouTube journey.
hot weenie? I need some context. I know what Lee wants to do. What's what? Bakery pizza is such a staple. Ooh. I'd love to visit Rhode Island. I've heard it's awesome. I just wouldn't want to live there in the winter. I don't want to live anywhere with that kind of
Hello,
context.
stock account. Welcome.
I went right into that one. I really did.
Good to see you.
Yeah, Alexis. Exactly. The food here is so good. That's good. Do you ever find it hard to keep up with Lee when you're out and about? Honestly, no. You wanna know why? He's so considerate of me. A lot of times I don't have to ask for or communicate things that he just automatically does. Even like some things like from the first time of like going out together, like he just would do them. There's some things that he's also learned.
Literally says, well, Nikki, at this point, it's not a prediction. If she has a pain flare, it's a must on her channel. Basically a side character. And Salmon says, she says their first fight was when he was asking her about her weight loss / health. And then he was like, I learned not to ask her stuff like that anymore. That is very telling and fucking concerning. But it's the same with us too. Hey, Violet. She gets the shits when anybody asks her about that. She's like, I'm doing it in my own way, in my own time. And like somebody asked her today, it's probably like 3 hours ahead of where we are, but somebody asked her today about like, oh, what are you doing about your weight loss stuff, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, I'm eating whatever the fuck I want, basically. Just watching my portions. All those berries and the apple and then this giant fucking sub that you munch down on like you were, I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. But like, what about the betas? I don't think the expired metformin is doing much to combat this. Out of the kitchen after she was criticized for monopolizing the kitchen when Levi wanted to use the microwave and she was planted at ground zero. I think she's just being fucking lazy as fuck. And I think maybe Remy is sitting in there doing a project or sitting in at the big table right nearby. And you know what she's like? She can't help but like look over and give people like dirty looks when they're trying to like work or do something nearby. I think he's working out there. Because at first I thought he must have been working in the bedroom, but it seems like he's set up somewhere else. So, yeah, eat water, Ros. Hey, Jenny. Good to see you. Camby, hi. It's probably lethargic and walking slow on account of all the food poisoning he's experiencing. Oh, my God. Hey, Layla. She hyped. I think she hyped up to see him. She wanted to get healthy, but he eventually realized she was gaining and started getting nasty about it. I've seen her eat a serving bowl of pasta faster than this apple. I don't know, maybe like they had a serious talk about it. And so he's like, I'm going to be bringing you what you're going to eat today. I'm taking charge. I wonder when she'll find out if she was selected for the Dangerously Obese show with Dr. Proctor. I think she has a good chance. She's made so many references. Could be. I know that there's a couple of shows like that she's been in the discussions for, like 1,000 Pound Best Friends. And I think that this is a good guess. Well, I guess we just have to wait and see. And Zoe says, having insomnia from chemo pain, so watching with y'all and doing a drawing for one of the nights at medieval times, really cool medieval horseback dinner show. Well, I'm sorry that you're going through that, Zoe, and all the best to you. Can we get some love in the chat for Zoe? I know it's not super easy going through chemo. Everybody reacts differently, but I'm sorry that you're not able to sleep and that you're having pain from that. And hopefully we can give you a couple of laughs or give you something to rage about. Rage along with us. And thank you so much for being here, Zoe. I'm glad to be able to provide a bit of entertainment for you. Hey, just Danny. Get to that exercise, girl. And hey, Tuesday. Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Salmon is right. Yeah. Well, and I also feel like she was saying that they planned the trip back in like March when she was at his place, I guess, which also, and I was like, okay, well, he couldn't get out of it. That's fine. But why did he extend the trip? I don't get it. Do you think she could really force him to extend the trip? I don't know. Anyway, let's keep going.
Also learned in time with me.
Hi,
Like,
Asria.
we spent so much time together, and like with the reality of being
Yes, girl, I told you. She had some berries and an apple, and she is going to go on to eat an entire fucking sub, a 6-incher in bed on her tummy. Look, we're lucky that she didn't choke. Hey, Yummy, and hey, Blocked, and hey, the other Bryn. Good to see you. Sailboat, welcome to Team Fart. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Enjoy your emojis and your couple of member streams that you've got there. And as soon as Rosie stops fucking streaming 24/7, which you would think that she wouldn't be doing while her boyfriend is there, if she's so happy and so in love, that like maybe we'll get time to do another member stream, because I like to not watch current stuff when we're doing a member stream. I like to watch something that you guys haven't seen. But thank you for that, Sailboat. Appreciate you. Hey, Druid. Hey, Loretta. Welcome in, guys. Hey, Bella. Everyone's rolling in now. Hey, Hexane. Welcome, y'all. All right, let's keep fucking going with this. Hey, boy, girl. Or we're never going to get any fucking word today.
being, dealing with my invisible disabilities like PTSD, things like that, my mobility issues, my pain, chronic pain issues. Like, I've made a conscious effort.
Oh, here goes
over a period of time. Like as we've been talking, I'll be like, oh, hey, like something will happen in my life. And so I'll kind of explain certain things to him. I'll explain like what it is like for me and like things like that. And he's listened and done that,
Where were all of you guys yesterday when Tech came into the chat? Where were all of you when I needed you? Now you're all I'm kidding.
Just to like make my life easier and better. And I actually have talked to him because I've made it very clear, like I'm kind of getting a better understanding of like what the reality is of like where I'm at right now in my life and stuff. And I've told him repeatedly.
So she's just eating a healthy handful of berries. Hey, Carolyn. A apple and a fucking big ass sub, because she's now realizing the reality of where she's at in her health journey, which is like 100 pounds up from when it started.
That there are things that he's going to want to do and that he needs to let himself do and enjoy, even if I can't. Even if I have to sit it out, I still want him to do it and go do it and enjoy it. And that is extremely important to me, that I do not hold him back. Yeah. That's very important.
Yes, Tech was here. I don't know what the goal is, but I was like, look, if you're here to learn about Rosie, I mean, we'll let you bees. You're allowed to bees with us, but just don't be disruptive. And of course, we had to tell him what we thought about the LCU a little bit.
Very important to me, because not only all my bullshit issues, but like the age, like he's a lot younger. Like he's very energetic in that way. Like he also has issues like
Yeah, I'm really fucking sad that he's gonna be stuck with you as your fucking full-time caretaker for the rest of his life, probably. No, sorry, for the rest of your life.
with his things, like he talked about his anxiety yesterday and how some of those symptoms can involve exhaustion and stuff, which I also deal with, so I wanted to get all that prep work done so I could help mitigate my symptoms, when I do that kind of prep work now, as I cook throughout the week, I'm gonna have to do way less steps, which like every little thing I do adds up over time with like my hands and arms are pretty rough right now, and everything hurts and it's kind of on fire and it sucks ass. But it's just my reality. Yeah, best friend visit is in October. Okay. I hate my pain days when I'm trying to be productive or have plans. It's like, hello, body, can you stop trolling me? Seriously.
Hey, my perfect life.
Ooh, yeah.
Hey, little bear.
See, I would love to visit Maine.
Girl, you're boring.
Excuse me. Rosie, I wish I had a pool. It's so hot out in Florida. Yeah, and that's the thing too. One of the reasons I'm not going to go into detail, but last night was really bad, and Lee was such a saving grace for me.
So you had a meltdown, a fucking crash out. Is that what happened? Hey, incel.
I fell out really hard. And
okay. So by fell out, what do you guys think she means? Also, can you please vote in the poll, everyone? Because I'm going to end it in a minute. Fell out. Do you think she raged? Do you think she lashed out? Do you think she was violent? Do you think she was verbally abusive? What do you think was had a tantrum? Temper tantrum? Yeah, I feel like that.
I went outside and sat down with him, and I called my brother to double check, and I couldn't use the pool last night. And the only thing I wanted to do was get the pool and soak to help my nerves.
I said this earlier in someone's chat when I popped in, Libby's, I think. And I was just like, they used to have a pool guy, which came every week. And I was like, that's a little bit much. Like, who needs a pool guy every week, right? And they've fired that guy. And now Levi is really struggling to, hey, Lee, really struggling to keep up with like what chemicals need to go in the pool. There's algae issues. He's been working on it. He had to get the right staff. Hey, Melody. And like Levi's like, oh, I've got the wrong thing. I've got to get another thing, blah, blah, blah. Hey, crazy cat lady. And now it's obviously still not working because yesterday or the day before when she was in the pool, it was like the steps were green. There's an issue. Why don't they just get the guy to come and get it back to normal? And like maybe the guy would be nice and be like telling Levi like, well, this is the issue. Even better, explain it to Remy. He's going to be the one caring for that place soon.
My nerves. And, I showered and I got in bed and it was just really bad. And I kept like telling him like that
I feel like if I was Rosie and I was 600 pounds and I had that amount of pressure on my joints all the time, and the one way I could relieve that weight off my joints and my skeleton was to get in the pool and float around, that would be a priority in my budget, not 25 pairs of fucking stick-on nails. Just saying.
That I was sorry because I was just in a lot of pain and I couldn't stop crying. And he hugged me and he just looked at me and he was like, Rosie, you're not a burden. And I fucking just fell out at that point because in that moment I hadn't even thought of that. Like that wasn't the word in my head, but I realized that he was right. That's exactly how I felt. He's such a godsend, man.
I'd be in there all the time too. And I'd be moving my fucking body.
I think my 3-year mark just passed on YouTube. I'd have to go double check the date. But yeah, I think we've been at this for 3 years now.
Yep, you have.
My wife doesn't fly because she has past trauma from planes, and I will travel no matter what. It sucks, but you have to do that stuff, Yeah, and like, and ultimately, like, I even if I'm like bummed that I can't match pace.
I'm kind of glad that even though I'm like, Remy's a guest in your house and you're making him do chores, it's kind of nice for Levi that there's somebody else picking up some of those duties now.
One day I will. Can you do a live with Lee where we ask rapid fire questions? Well, not rapid fire. I wouldn't want to overwhelm him. He does not have the same stamina content-wise that I do. And I don't know if he ever will, to be honest, but I mean, I think over time he'll get more adapted to it, but it's like, this is very foreign for him. So yeah, my entire body it wasn't just my arms. Like it was just like, the accumulation of everything throughout the day. And I didn't think I said this, but when I got home, I like walked in got set up, and went live. Like, I took no break in between. And so I was live for 3.5 hours, and I had been up and about and doing stuff for so like,
Girl, imagine having a fucking full-time job and working for 6 to 8 hours and then coming home and having to stream your fucking ass. Try that.
it was a total of like 6
Plus having like 5 pets and a house to take care of without anyone else picking up after you.
half hours. And like, and then I did a little bit of other stuff after the live. And then it was like, by the time, I don't know, like an hour after the live, my bottom fell out completely. And I overdid it. I overdid it like expeditiously. But then with Lee's help, like after that, like I had time to like rest and relax. And, you know, I took the THC, which helped. And I think I took more ibuprofen too. And then it was about 2 hours after that situation, like after I kind of fell out from the pain, and I felt a lot better. And then, I also like slept. I slept from like 1 to 2 a.m. to like 10:30. Hallelujah. So that's another reason I'm doing a lot better too. So it was an accumulation of everything. So I didn't fall. I want to clarify my language. When I say fallout, it just means kind of the fallout from the pain. Like I just don't want to go into too much detail. Like I don't want to, it's not the public's business, right? It's just, I was dealing with like, basically feeling like my entire body was on fire from the inside out. It was just horrid. I had a massive flare up, and yeah. Thank you for the jewels, Pixie. Yeah, nerve pain is really bad. Like at some point he might pop in. Yeah, my agoraphobia isn't selective. Some days are better than others. It is quite literally how agoraphobia.
Oh, hey, Adriana. Sorry I missed you. Welcome in. Didn't even read out your name. I see you now.
It works. But people like to weaponize my mental health to cause pain. So whatever. Yeah, it wasn't a literal fall. It was the fallout of the pain. I just want to clarify that.
Girl, shut up. You're fat. It hurts.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Tandy. No, because Rosie, you went out to get him a soda, and he was like, "It smells good in here," and just like waited for you to return. That's cute, Alexis. Oh, you're good. Sorry, yeah, sorry. I was saying fall out. I apologize. I wasn't trying to mislead anybody with that. I was like, my bad. That was my bad, Rosie Pie. I misheard your turn of phrase. Gotcha. I'm just saying it in that wording because again, I just don't want to go into graphic detail of like what that looked like for me because it was just shitty.
Melody, she does not know what nerve pain is. She takes ibuprofen for it, which doesn't work on nerve pain. So it's not nerve pain. It's inflammation because she's fat and it hurts.
Yeah, I don't know. If there's a better way for me to say it succinctly, by all means, let me know. When your flare-up happens, do you just go to bed? And I basically just try to stay as still as possible for a while. I thought I just struggled with anxiety and being an introvert, but I actually suffer from agoraphobia. I have 2 kids, and let me tell you, it's not easy. Yeah, Angela, I completely get that. It's not easy at all. And I can't imagine. I mean, there's a lot of factors that have gone into the decision of why I feel like I'm just not interested in having kids in this life. And like, because I can't imagine, like, you have to prioritize your kids if you have children. Like, that's just automatic given, right? And you have to push through things that are really, really hard. And I think everyone.
And you wouldn't know fuck all about it, Rosie, because you have no fucking responsibilities. And your pain is something you could do something about. And a lot of people wish so badly they could do something about their pain. You have that power and you choose not to because you're too fucking lazy.
Everyone that does that has something to be admired for in that, when you're able to take care of your kids and push through those types of difficulties, Gotcha, Tobians. I got bad sciatica, nerve damage, depression, and anxiety. Yeah, Clara, I'm so sorry, honey. I know when you have like a bunch of things stacked on top of each other and dealing with the comorbidities, it's so difficult. Like, it's also okay to sometimes have surges of energy. Yeah, that's what I go through that too, Alexis. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yep, me too. Whatever you've got, I also have it. Like someone the other day said, "Oh, do you struggle with pain insomnia?" She was like, "Is that a thing?" Because if it is, I have it.
Absolutely. You guys see that sometimes. Like, you can tell, like, in certain lives, I'm like, go gadget. And then another day's like, yesterday, it took me through.
The bitch is depressed and obese, morbidly obese, super morbidly obese at this point, I think. I don't know, 5, 6, and 600 pounds. So yeah, that's about it.
It took me 3.5 hours to accomplish everything that I did.
Yes.
It was like, I was pretending I wasn't in as much pain as I was, because every time I talk about my pain,
literally,
it gets turned into a joke. I'm tired.
Because you do nothing about it. You lay here on your fucking tum-tum and scoff down fucking subs and whinge and whine and grift.
Where are you able to get up? Yeah, so you have surges of energy where you're able to get up and go do everything you've been putting off. Doesn't make it less real. Yeah, exactly, Alexis. Hey, Pixie, glad to have it back. It's hard when they don't understand why mommy doesn't want to go out. They're 14 and 10, so at this point, we are able to talk about it. Medication helps.
I know you hate that.
That you're able to get the help. I have 3 teens asking why don't you want to go out? They don't understand the agoraphobia. It's hard to explain. Yeah. I'm so lucky I only have a part-time job and still live with my parents at 19. It takes me days to recover from my 8-hour shift with my chronic illness. Yeah.
Rosie just wants her struggle to be something that is caused by a diagnosis that she cannot attain. She even, I believe in this stream, goes on to talk about like she believes that it's fibromyalgia, and like if it is fibromyalgia, there's no cure, but there are, you know, certain things that she could do to help it. So why not start now? What's your fucking excuse? The first thing they would do is put you on an anti-inflammatory diet. And you refuse. Hey, Electra.
Yeah, I'm so sorry too. Yeah, exactly. Like I said, like I was doing all that stuff up and about for 6.5 hours, and it just by the end of it,
right,
pain was, and I'm still in a lot of pain. That's why I was thinking about it. I was like, oh, I have memberships to give out, so let's do a laptop live. Let's do it. You know.
When she went to be tested for her non-diagnosed autoimmune disease or disorder, they literally said, go away, get a pap smear, rule out that for the cause of your inflammation, and lose some weight, because there is no way for us to tell if there is actually something going on with your inflammation markers with all this weight on you. It's going to skew the results. She did not like that. When she says, I lost my insurance because I lost my job and I couldn't go back and get the more results. No, bitch. You refused to go to work. You live stream instead of work. And eventually your insurance ran out. But you didn't want to do what they told you to do. You didn't want to go and get tested, and you didn't want to lose weight. Yep.
You're the sweetest and a really good person with a kind and compassionate heart. I love your content. You're real and keep being true. Keep being you. Thank you so much, Kaylin.
She wants to be a victim with no solution.
Gamer Girl, thank you so much for the gifted membership. Ooh, with the Pixie. Awesome. Welcome in, Pixie. Thank you so much for gifting memberships, because especially that means like more people will be able to be there for the members only lives while Lee is here. So I really appreciate it.
Right.
How do you stay serious with these usernames and profile pictures? To be honest, I'm just used to it. And a lot of these people are regulars. Like Tooth's been here for a while. You know what I mean?
But honestly, hypertensive tomato, is this the life that any of us want to live? Rolling around in bed and eating all day for people to watch and make fun of? I think that she's living the life she deserves right now. If she shows actual change, okay, let's see it. Let's see her change. Let's see her repent for anything she's done. Let's see her actually apologize for anything or take accountability. She won't.
And toe beans, I like toe beans. It's cute. It's a reference to, like, you know, cat paws.
But
some of them.
If that meant that you couldn't walk 5 steps without being able to fucking breathe, Salmon, I don't think so.
When Rosie's Dr. Pepper comes in here, I'm giggling. It makes me laugh. You know what I mean? Yeah, honey crisps are great. I think this is a cosmic crisp, which is like basically really, really, really similar and slightly cheaper. And I love it. Like, they're really, really good. I do have a PO box. It's in the description, and it's tied to my Amazon wishlist as well.
Hey, Unicorn.
I love it when regulars get gifted memberships. Nerve pain, Haley. I've been suffering with bad lower back pain and horrible sciatic and nerve pain, even with insurance of thousands of dollars to get relief. I need to budget for my kids. It's so hard. Megan, I feel so strongly for you. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Havy. Hi, Claudia. I don't know what I'd do if I didn't have a boyfriend that cares enough to do most housework, taking boys out, but I feel like I burden a lot, and it makes my depression worse. Yeah, that was something that...
Rosie can't relate. And this is the thing, okay, if we step outside of our dislike of this bitch, there are people in her chat who potentially are actually struggling with stuff, who feel like they can relate to her. They don't realize yet that she's a fucking fraud. And that is what pisses me off. And that's why I do this. Because maybe there's a chance, some way, somehow, someone will hear this and be like, oh, what? She's faking all of this? Yes, bitch. Look at the size of her. It's giving life by a Jen.
That's something. I mean, I'm much newer in my relationship with Lee, right? But I mean, I think even just like what I told you about last night, like, I really relate to that. I'm sorry you experienced that. Do you have any restrictions for things to send to your PO box? I want to try making a package eventually, and I wasn't sure if snacks and stuff are okay. If you want to include snacks, that's fine. Maybe just like not homemade things to be safe.
Girl. The Strawberry Hill cake incident with Amber. I mean, welcome to. I'll take snacks. I'll take snacks. Of course you fucking will.
To be safe, unless like I know you, and you like, and I like talking to you beforehand, and like I think one time like someone who I like talked to more privately sent me something homemade, but just in general, that would be fine. Just honestly, anything that isn't malicious, like or like offensive in nature, you know, I'm open to it. Like I would prefer if it was just something that, you know, you feel is like personal to me that I would really enjoy. And like, yes, Lee is Remy. Remy is Lee, same person.
Hey, Bashful.
Are really good. I love Honey Crisps, Cosmic Crisps. They're both like really. If you like Honey Crisps, I think you'll like Cosmic Crisps.
And then threw it. Oh my gosh! Actually, Rosie already did that. Rosie already did that. Like what Salmon said. Somebody sent her chocolates off her wish list. It wasn't a random gift. It was on her wish list. Chocolates on her wish list. And she did the same as ever. She fucking threw it. She's like, I don't want this. She's like, I'm going to put it in my mum's room because my mum will eat it.
Cody, I can probably send you a surprise. Thank you, Tandy. Yeah. Yeah. Baby, thank you so much for the jewels. I loved that squishy. Oh my god, I want like a bajillion of them. Not literally, like I don't know, like a few more. Like I love it.
Hamish.
No, he's doing homework right now, guys. He's gonna be around for a hot minute. You will know when he's not here. I will be going live alone too. Like,
and that person that sent her that roll later said in an email to her, apparently, I don't care if you never use it. It's fine. I did it because I wanted to. I bet you she fucking returned it. Hey, Poetic. I'm gonna end the poll, not the stream.
Yeah, that specific texture. I liked putting the little pop right here and just going like this. Brought me a lot of joy.
Okay, so the poll was, has Ros farted in front of Remily yet? 54% said yes. 39% said she did it all, including poop/shart. And 7% said no. Hey, Ash.
Aw, Alexis, thank you. It's fun when he's on with you. He just seems so down to earth, absolutely. But also, like, we are doing a lot, and he's also managing his schoolwork. And
oh my god,
we're both doing a lot.
Imagine she's like heaving herself up out of the pool, and she sharts a little bit, and that's why the pool is having issues, and she couldn't go in it last night because Levi's trying to get it back to be balanced. Oh my lord. Scarface. Hey. The sub is coming up. The sub is coming up.
Doing a lot, to be honest, and he needs time to rest too. And I feel like this kind of stuff drains his like battery, social battery, mental energy battery, like his energy far more than it drains mine. You know, and not in a bad way. Just like we're different people in that aspect. I think he told you guys he's getting a Bachelor of Arts degree. That's what he said in Members Only Live. I gave him so much respect for being in school. It took everything out of me finishing nursing school. I literally was a shell of a human. Yeah, we had a lot of fun swimming in the pool. Like, by the way, anyone getting gifted memberships, you should go back and watch the pool time live from Friday. Speaking of,
I'm still really unsure what I think about their dynamic. I still think there are some like food related issues, and that they perhaps feel like they can fix each other. I don't know about like the sub-dom dealio. I keep changing my mind because like I feel sorry for him, and then I'm like, but wait, he signed up for this. He knows her. He could have canceled his trip. He could have said that he had in-person classes. There's all kind of things he could have said to get out of it if he really felt like he didn't want to go. I don't know.
Let's do the last 5 now. All right. We got Gabby, John, Cracula, Lois, and Jessica Gallagher. Welcome in to memberships. Enjoy.
The shot is what extended the trip.
I don't know what we're doing this Friday.
No.
Sorry, guys. Well, if other people give memberships, I wish you all luck that went one.
Girl,
I can't do more till August. YouTube, for some reason, does not have it.
Well, he's very manly because he's like leaderly. He like does leadership things, like, you know, like being a president and stuff is like for men, like leader kind of guys. But like he also paints his nails, which is very queer of him, apparently. That's what he said.
Have it in their terms of service to do anything about the sniping for that. So, well, don't go to the full video now. I'm live now. I'm just kidding. Do what you want, girl. Nerve pain is the worst.
Whatever it is, I
have
don't
nerve
like
pain
it.
in my forearms. Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yesterday at work, a 250-pound metal cart hit right into my arm, and it's been flared up since. Jesus, dude,
Sure.
I'm so sorry. Yay, more members. Yeah. You should like totally give more. I don't got the money for that right now, bestie. I get 10 per month that I can do. Hey, B, no. Yo, no. No. You're a mod. No. Do not tell other people to spend their money for me.
I always kind of thought, well, in the beginning anyway, I thought like maybe this is like a bit of a experimental phase for Remy. You know, he doesn't know exactly where he falls in like sexuality or perhaps kinks and stuff like that. So he's kind of trying everything. But like Rosie got her hooks in and was like, if you leave me, I will destroy your life. Kind of vibe. That's what I'm just going to picture. I think like he's experimenting with like, okay, I like chubby people, but like how chubby can I go? How much am I willing to put up with? I don't know.
For me. Don't ever do that again. Thank you. Mel, thank you so much for the jewels. No, that's a hard line for me. I have that nerve pain from diabetes in my foot. Oh, I'm sorry, Candy. Yeah, it's super random.
I remember the first thing, like when he first came on her stream before she went and visited in person, my instant vibe of him was like, feels like a paid actor. And I know he's not a paid actor like that, but that's the vibe that I'm getting, is like putting on an act of some sort to appease someone. So I guess everything comes out with time. So I guess we're going to find out eventually. I just hope that he has the Discord password to protect himself. Hey, Zen. He's out studying in another room and also has been out already and got her a sub. And you know how easily I could play on that word, but I'm not gonna.
I feel like I've been eating this apple forever. His trip is not indefinite. I'm being vague for safety. For safety reasons. Excuse me. So yeah, it's not indefinite, but we have it inside. But it's going to be like more than 1 week. You guys are so sweet together. Love seeing you two on screen. Thank you, hon.
Hey, Ocean Wild.
Already took this.
I don't know.
Yeah. What's for dinner? I just had some strawberries. I'm about done with this apple. I'm gonna have half of my pub sub. I mean, he does like a hybrid normally, but depends on the classes.
Simon, did you buy the jumpsuit? I need to see it on like a regular sized person.
Let me see if I can pull it up in the Publix app.
Girl. If I was Remy, I would also fork out for the takeaway so that I don't have to eat the fucking food cooked there.
Oh, hold on. They're doing a survey. Let me give them all 5s. Very satisfied. I'm totally very likely to do it again. Thank you, Publix. Have a nice day. All right. Okay. Purchase history. Perfect. Okay. Here we go. It's the Publix Deli Turkey Cranberry Holiday Sub. Will it show? No? Okay. Well, fuck me. I was so excited because it was $2 off. So I was very thrilled about that. So it's oven gold turkey, Gruyere cheese. I get provolone instead, personally. Bacon, mayonnaise.
Bella, it's on it's on Twitter. Freak Show, did I say hi to you? I think for Remy, some of it is trying to mimic what he sees Sleep Token do on stage. Vessels come across very manly, but also kisses men on stage and lays them down, if you know what I mean. And Freak Show, I appreciate you. You gave me a really nice description in the comments on my last one about the song and stuff. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. I appreciate your perspective on this.
Mayonnaise and cranberry orange relish. I really wish I had added spinach and said light, like go light on the mayo, because it was this motherfucker was drowning in fucking mayo, and I got it
Drowning.
Delicious.
Drowning in mayo and toasted. Ugh. Do they put the mayo on after, or is it warm mayo? Ugh.
We love a good sale. That's what I'm saying, fam.
Hey, Dread.
I do have a trash can, just to be clear. Ooh, Amanda, thank you so much for the jewel.
Girl, just because you have a trash can doesn't mean that you actually got that in there. Yesterday, she was throwing paper towels towards the trash can and they were just going over the other side. I know your room's trashed.
There we go. That's better. I ain't trying to show all my business. Okay. Ooh, chicken Alfredo is yum. You're welcome, John.
I really wanted to make a deep throat reference in my title, but I was like, nah, just gonna go with sucking.
Yeah, this sandwich is a little too saucy for me. And again, it's kind of my own fault, but let me see, like,
Because she
why do I need
really is shoving it in there at some point. I checked in, I was like, holy, let me take some screenshots for my thumbnail. This is brilliant.
that much mayo? Like, that's crazy to me. Let me just,
Girl, you're in your
there
bed.
we go.
She's in her bed doing this. Is she wiping it with the wrapper? The wrapper that people's hands have touched? In your bed? Oh my God.
I just, the goopiness
Hey, Riva.
stresses me out. And then the cranberry relish on top. I'm gonna let it get a little more room temp because it gets like cold.
Ugh. Tits flopping out.
Mayo is God's assurance that they are real. Rach, that's funny.
Hey, Sanrio.
Oh shit! I forgot something very important.
Oof, why? If
The sandwich is so good. I wish
you were fine reading the chat and fine doing all of this without them, why do you need them on now? Some extra irritation for your day, I suppose.
I had remembered the spinach. I'm actually so serious about that. Like, if I get this again in the near future, like, yeah, I'm doing that. It looks like cream cheese, almost yuck. Yes, he got a chicken bacon ranch, with provolone toasted.
You know that paper, if she used that paper to wipe the mayo off and then just like put it down in front of her, you know that when she moves, the whole bed moves and that mayo is slipping and slopping around everywhere. Ugh. In bed. Crumbs everywhere.
Delish. You have a quick, easy cheesy crispy chicken by chance? Not offhand, no. I have the Oreo one.
Ocean Wild, thank you for joining Team Fart. Enjoy your emojis and your member streams that are up there. We'll hopefully do another one soon as soon as she stops fucking streaming like this, because it's a lot. Yuck. Are they even like, I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's one thing to like be upright on your bed with like a bit of candy or like some popcorn or like a snacky thing, something like that. But like to be literally on your front eating with crumbs and stuff over the top of your bed, and you can see all the blankets behind her. So this is like not on top of the bedding. This is like under the sheet. Ugh.
I like the Italian subs. Yeah. I don't know. I just tend to not, like, if I want to have like a ham sandwich or like.
Also, no shame if you eat him. Oh my God, what a fucking frame. This is Rosie's personality, by the way. This is who she actually is. This is actually Rosie. Her true self is coming out. Hey, Tasha. Ugh.
like something with like cold cuts, I normally don't
I forget what I was saying.
I normally don't get them out. This is an exception because it's like a specialty kind of cold cut sandwich, right? But like just a standard, like a sub sandwich, I tend to either get like a Philly cheesesteak or a meatball marinara or something like that. So I tend to not get I definitely have before. I just tend to not like. So I'm trying to make sure I don't get crumbs everywhere. It'd be neat.
I don't want to get crumbs everywhere, but I'm still going to eat in bed. The other thing is I thought, oh, she's in a lot of pain, whatever. Hey, sugar honey. She's, yeah, I know. No veggies, no salad. Not one bit of salad in there. Just straight turkey, a shitload of cranberry and mayonnaise. Toasted. Skinny. I don't know.
Oh my God, that's funny, Gabby. No, honestly, I just realized I wasn't wearing my glasses when I went to grab a napkin.
Oh, what I was going to say is, hey, zombie, what I was going to say, yeah, this is a wild eating position. And to be just like, I mean, if I'm having a day and I'm like, fuck it, it's going to be the day before I wash my sheets or the same day. But I was like, okay, if she's in a lot of pain and she doesn't want to get up, that's fine. Like if she just wants to get up to go pee and then get back into bed, it's fine. Hey, slime. But the thing is like once Remy comes in and is taking it, she keeps assuming that he's done with his work, which is also annoying. So he came in at one point and was like, and he sat down with her and he was obviously taking a break from his work. She's like, oh, you know what we could do? We could move this party to the dining table and we could do our nails. So that's clearly not the reason that she's, I don't know. It was just like, couldn't you have eaten your meal at the dining table? Unless Remy's set up there doing his work, maybe.
I was like, oh shit.
Right, Druid?
But yeah, I think he is eating or ate his other half while doing schoolwork.
Oh, pinkies up, girls. Pinkies up. I had to include this in my thumbnail because look at the pinky. So dainty, our girl.
Yeah, what I'd like to tell them is I want one line of mayo, like at Subway or any sub place. I just want one line. Anything more than that gets funky. I don't like it.
So skinny. So skinny. Not feeder content at all.
Yum.
Not feeder content at all. Bed bound, eating a sub in bed on your tummy, deep throating that shit. Not feeder shit at all.
It's a texture thing for me because I like mayo. I used to not, but like thick globs of mayo. Yeah. Sometimes I ask for light and it's still too much. I think that's why I say it like that.
Ugh.
Yeah, I like mayo in small quantities. Same. That's why I like the Kewpie mayo. It's easy to get a really light drizzle on stuff, like the salmon burgers.
A drizzle, you say? Mmm.
Guys, I'm taking it really, really light today.
Light.
In hopes that tomorrow,
Skinny.
I'll be in a lot less pain. There's so much I want to do.
I think maybe today Remy wanted to go and do something after he finished his work, and she was like, pain flare.
I have to remind myself that even if I don't get to it all this trip,
Eating through the pain.
And we can get to it another time. And also I'm realizing that some of the things I've been wanting to do outside of the house, I just don't want to in this weather. It is
Bella, big ups Bella, ordered the fucking jumpsuit. Oh my God. I cannot fucking wait. Hell yeah. Thank you, Bella. The community researcher.
It is. I don't want to get sick. And I've been meaning to ask Lee if he still wants to try to go to the beach in this humidity and heat, or if he would want to try again in a different weather. Because it's really unpleasant for him too. Yeah, pain does suck. It rules my life and makes all of my decisions. Yeah, Tia. Yeah, me too, dude. Do you know how awful it is?
Autistic pelican. I thought you meant like B Ros for Hal, like Shallow Hal. How like Gwyneth Paltrow is like getting undressed and throws her panties at him, and it's like a fucking tent. That's what I thought you meant.
You do, actually, literally. To the others who don't experience chronic pain, do you know how awful it is to be at the complete mercy of something that is unpredictable, that is just always there and lingering and just touches every aspect of your life?
Hey, Helene.
Yeah, the heat exacerbate.
Good
The heat
morning. Exacerbates.
Also, on bad pain days, I get brain fog. I can't even remember what I was trying to say now. That's really annoying. Anyway.
Girl, it's okay to just say, I'm dumb. Sometimes I'm dumb and I can't speak either. And just say your tongue's lazy and too focused on the mayo.
Yeah, if I go out in this heat, I'll literally, can you not use that word? But yeah, like exacerbate. Thank you. Yes, it exacerbates the pain. We've had some awful hot weather in UK past few weeks. Really took me down as I'm diabetic, so really suffered. I'm so sorry. You could go at night when it's cooler, but yeah, I think beaches close at night in Florida. I'd have to fact check. I'm not diagnosed with fibro, Amanda. That's what I was trying to get. I was trying.
Ready for the lies, everyone? You guys have heard me talk about the fucking fake fibro that she's never going to be diagnosed with because she doesn't fucking have it. If she does, I'll eat my fucking hat. Sugar Honey says, we are looking at our first chance of a hurricane in Florida next weekend. Bertha, Orlando has already flooded today. Yeah, there's been some storms the last couple of days on stream too. Well, how many jobs is she going to give to Remy? Get the sandbags, get the water, fill the bath, blah, 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 blah.
I was trying to get that diagnosis when I lost my insurance in 2024. And, excuse me, I'd gotten kind of far in the process. But
yeah, they told you to go away, lose weight, so they could rule that out. They told you to go and get a pap smear and rule that out. Did you do those things? You're going to go on to say that you did do the pap smear, but I feel like if you did it, you would have talked about it and your trauma.
But to get that diagnosis, you have to eliminate other issues first. I have faked it from heat a few times.
Hey, Luca.
Just want to stay until autumn and winter real. Yeah, heat and chronic pain tends to not be a great combo.
Welcome in, guys.
But yeah, so I like, that's why I like being outside with Lee in the pool, because the coolness of the water really helps regulate my body temperature. You still have to go grocery shopping tonight? Well, good luck. Yeah, because I wanted to go to the beach at night and like I couldn't. I was really bummed.
Last time there was a hurricane that was literally not going to hit her, and she knew she wasn't in a really dangerous spot. She spent like, I don't know, 7 days prepping food for the storm. Like, I better cut up all these strawberries and turn them all into compote, and like I better like get all of this food broken down and store it away in the freezer. I better put jars of water in the freezer. I'm like, bitch, if you're without power and without water, like what is going to happen to everything in the freezer? Like that fruit would have been probably better off without being processed. Yeah, and she dry bagged her whole way through it, and everybody was like, why don't you evacuate if you're in such danger? And she's like, no, like the fuel, and have you seen the queues? I found a screenshot today of like where she screenshot what the traffic was like getting out of town. But the thing is, she wasn't even in a danger zone. She never was.
Fibro is like an invisible disease. My friends who have it really suffer. Yeah. That's what fibro is a perfect example of a invisible disability, like PTSD and many others. Because you can't see it with the naked eye, you know.
But you don't have it. If she really thought she had it, she would eat an anti-inflammatory diet. And she ain't doing that.
Do you know why her fibro gets worse in hurricane season? Because it is hurricane season.
Rosie, fuck off.
And I've been noticing that my pain, I was like getting nervous because my pain's been getting worse. I'm not going into detail about how bad last night was, but it was bad. So, which makes people so fucking judgy because you look normal, but in air quotes, but inside you can't control your fucking body. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the rain. Yeah. Well, yeah, definitely the weather has something to do with it. But
you see what she's doing here? It's like the same as the example I used earlier when somebody said pain insomnia, and she was like, is that a real thing? Because I have that. She's doing that now. She's like, oh, it must be the weather. It's making my fucking fibro work. You don't have it. God, I have to download this because the amount of time she's faked that she's got fibro, she forgot about it for a little while and has come back up recently. She's never put together the fact that her pain gets worse as she gets fucking bigger.
I guess I'm curious to know more, I guess, like the in-depth side of it, I suppose.
Yeah, never mind the silver amounts. It's just the air pressure. Which is infuriating.
Yeah, overdoing it one day means bed all day the next in the chronic illness lifestyle. I'm living that right now. I live it all the time. Like,
God. The only chronic illness you have is fucking diabetes.
barometric pressure drops. Yeah.
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, are you a troll? Oh, I thought you were cool. That sucks. Yeah, you're a troll.
Mix Shani with Nova and Andy Ditch, and you get yourself a Ros.
I guess enjoy your free membership, but get the fuck out of my chat. Bye. All right. It is 7:51. Oh, wow. It's been like over an hour already. Cool. These atmospheric and psychological shifts can overstimulate a sensitive nervous system, causing increased pain and fatigue. That's so real, Gamer. I think from just my lived experience, I believe that wholeheartedly. Someone being a piece of shit, Pisces, it's not a big deal. It's nothing new. I'm following in her path to inherit the fibro. Oh, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. She got it when she was in her early 20s.
That seemed really legit, Rosie. All Rosie's doing is reading the chat to see what type of, I guess, symptoms people are talking about and seeing what she can pick and choose and blame things on. That's what's happening here.
20s. I feel it now as a young adult, like it's coming after me. I feel it for weeks and then it disappears. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. If only you could give the membership to someone else, right? Like you can lurk the lives, I guess, but you don't get to talk. Sharp drops in berry magic. Yeah. And by the way, I haven't taken any THC yet. I try not to talk.
Crazy.
I try to not talk too much at length about my brain fog.
Hey, Rue.
I don't know.
Good to see you.
It sucks.
She tries not to talk about it much because she knows people will catch her out lying. If she does too much description of her symptoms, people are going to be like, oh, well, then it's definitely not fibro. So that's why she doesn't talk about it much.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, listen, Truth has a wild username. That's true. But they're very sweet in my chat. So, yeah, imagine being a troll. Oh, okay. Let's use a drop. Oh, my God. Sharp drops. Sharp drops. Okay. Sorry. Sharp drops in barometric pressure, which cause bodily tissues and fluids to expand and put pressure on sensitive nerves and joints. Yeah, thank you. I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know why that was so difficult. Only does your dad join your lives when he visits, but we're only around. My dad and I have in the past, yeah. Yeah. Those are no longer up after.
Not sharp drops. I'm not using y'all.
Good stress management, I hear, can help with fibromyalgia. Yes, it does. That's why I work really hard. It sucks because that's a problem. That's why there's such a huge comorbidity with fibromyalgia and PTSD. Which is why I believe I have it, even though I wasn't able to finish the diagnosis process. Because it's the only thing, like, based on everything that was eliminated, all of my symptoms, like comorbidities and everything else, it's the one that makes the most sense. Could be something else, obviously. I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose myself, but I use treatment strategies for fibro, and they tend to help. There's not much you can do.
Treatment strategies for fibro. Number one would be an anti-inflammatory diet. Does that include pizza rolls? Does anybody know? Are pizza rolls anti-inflammatory? Is processed meat anti-inflammatory? Is all these fucking water packets and shit anti-inflammatory? I must be ill-informed.
Can do, right? But I try what I can. Yeah, my dad's also a mod. Hi, Virgo. Wow.
Yeah, it's bacon and sausage and eggs and all of these sauces and like toppings and garbage and MSG and salt, and sugar. Is that anti-inflammatory? I must be doing it wrong. Sodium maxing indeed.
Hey, Barry, just been chatting. I gave away 10 memberships. Gamer Girl gifted a few.
The fact that she's like, I'm doing the treatment strategies for fibromyalgia and it's working. Where? Literally, what? What? Tell me one thing you're doing.
I have a couple ideas for Members Only Live with Lee on Friday. I just don't know what he wants to do, so I don't want to speak to it until I talk to him and gauge like his consent, like what he does and doesn't want to do, what he might feel like. I'm gonna wait closer to the day, because it's gonna be based on both of our energy levels and where our mental health is at, you know, individually and together. So I heard acupuncture and physical therapy could help with fibromyalgia. As far as mobility goes, my mom is considering it now that her joints feel fused together, in her words. Oh my god. Y'all should do a challenge where you draw each other. Oh gosh, his would probably look good and mine would look like shit. It's actually not a bad idea.
Do you guys want to know the treatment strategies that come up with the AI Google for fibro? Non-pharmacological therapies, consistent low-impact aerobic exercise. Medications, while there is no cure, medications are prescribed for specific symptoms. Nerve pain medication, including gabapentin. Lifestyle and self-management. Practicing activity pacing to avoid overexertion, applying localized heat or cold therapies, and maintaining a rigorous sleep hygiene. And you guys can't see this, but I'm highlighting this over and over again. Like, she's not doing any of those things. She's also definitely not changing her diet. And she says she can't have gabapentin because it makes her want to unalive. So, I mean, I thought I was muted then for a second. Managing fibromyalgia through diet involves focusing on whole, unprocessed foods that reduce inflammation and boost energy. A balanced anti-inflammatory approach, such as the Mediterranean diet, can help manage symptoms and lower pain. Omega-3s, antioxidants, whole grains, essential micronutrients, foods to avoid, artificial sweeteners, MSG. Common irritants. Many patients experience symptom relief after removing gluten, dairy, or processed sugars from their diet. Interesting.
Hold on. Let me go to, I have a content channel. I'm going to add that idea. That's a really good idea. Ooh. I like an Arctic ice cream.
She's done nothing.
Hold on. I love that idea. You kidding? That's sick. Oh yeah, quirky content. There we go.
She's just lazy and she wants an excuse, like a cover-all excuse for being a lazy fucking bitch.
Okay. Arts and craft stream, drawing each other on live/video.
Yeah, like not even low carb. Like it sounds like if you're eating like fruits and stuff, veggies, you know, that's fine. Just stop eating fucking processed shit.
Yeah, we did a few in that stream, Sasha. Brittany, this is a pub sub, girl. You have to have a Publix to get this. It's delicious. This is I explained it all earlier. If you want to know the full details of what both of us got, you can I like pulled it up on my phone and everything. So definitely catch the replay for that. Hey, I watched some of your older vlogs. What made you change your perspective on eating on camera? Healthy boundaries? Yeah, basically. It's just like I needed time and distance with what was in my past, and I needed to just cut that line.
Yep, the artificial sugar, the aspartame, and the MSG, and all of the shit that she's literally, her whole diet is that shit. Today she came on and ate some berries and an apple, but they ain't gonna do shit if you're eating 36 fucking pizza rolls right after it.
Line full stop, but eventually it started feeling performative, to be honest with you. It started feeling like I was doing it
hot dog
for the perception of others instead of myself. At first it was for me. Eventually it just became a burden, a nuisance. Like I had to censor myself. Like I can't do super long streams unless I were to like plan the times exactly right and just juggle everything. And I'm cooking. So like if I'm gonna cook on live, I'd have to either end the stream to eat it. You know, it like I said, it began to feel performative. And once I realized that, and once I realized that that time of me not doing it did help, did lead to some kind of like aspect of healing for me, it just knows it was no longer serving that purpose for me anymore. Because what I'm doing here is normal. I'm just eating food. I'm not performing acts of fearism. I'm not doing anything nefarious or wrong or bad by eating dinner and hanging out and talking to you guys. I'm not making it all about the food. I'm not sitting
Lie.
here do crazy reactions. I'm just eating and consuming food while I'm here, you know? And I know a lot of people outside of this chat, outside of my viewership, like to conflate that and distort that and turn that into something that's not. But at the end of the day,
The only difference between what she is doing now and what she was doing previously is that we don't always see her nipples. And I know I've been repeating this over and over again. I posted a video on Twitter where she's basically admitting that feederism was just the way that she could indulge in her behaviors whilst making money and getting attention for it. What's the fucking difference? I seriously don't see any difference between what she was doing then and what she's doing now. Just that sometimes her nipples are covered. Sorry.
that's how it feels for me.
And this, her rolling around in bed and eating this, is not only feederism, it's also struggle content. This is what people are giving RAINE shit for at the moment, I think, is for like showing the struggle, like showing the immobility. That's a fetish for a lot of people. What is this? You're stuck in bed on your fucking stomach eating a fucking foot-long sub. Doesn't get more feeder than that, in my opinion, because it comes along with that struggle, that immobility, all of that shit.
Karina, I heavily disagree. Pub subs are not mid. These are really good. It's a good quality bread. I mean, I think Subway is mid as hell. Subway is mid. Ooh, a bake-off or a cook-off? Yeah, I don't know. That'd be really hard in the kitchen.
Well, you might just get a little bit, because one of my best friends has MS as well. I know that it's a struggle and the treatments are difficult. Interesting that you're a retired nurse, so you kind of know how things go. But I wonder, why is gabapentin not your favorite med? Because some people take it and they really are fine with it, and then other people take it and they have a bad experience. Like, I know that Shani for Christ takes it, I believe, or did. I know that like over here anyway, like a lot of the time it's prescribed to like my dog was taking it for a bit. So yeah,
we would need a bigger kitchen, but it wouldn't be a bad idea for a pre-recorded video on a live. I think it'd be too much.
Yep, this is very specific type of content.
Yeah, their subs are amazing.
There's definitely people
I love it when like a turkey.
There are definitely people that get off to this. I'm not joking. There's 100%, like quite a large group of people that get off on this specifically. They're struggling, rolling around in bed, being immobile and eating.
Stuffing cranberry sauce. I love. Oh, he just got back from Florida. Rip.
Obsessing
No,
over
Texas
food.
doesn't have Publix, unfortunately. I don't think so. Double check. I know there isn't any in his area. Yeah, versus Texas Toast. Yeah, there's no physical Publix grocery stores in Texas. Oh, they do have 1,400 locations. But it's a southeastern chain. Yeah, like Florida, Georgia. I think the Carolinas might have them. I don't know. Don't quote me. Yeah, Subway's gone down the fuck hill. Down the fuck, crazy sentence. Down the fuck hill is crazy. Anyway, you could also do couples trivia. Oh yeah, I do. I did write down a long time ago. I don't know if we're gonna do it in this trip or not. A couples tag would be really fun. We just have a lot of different ideas. I'm waiting for the close.
Oh, what happened here? Hold on, guys. We are at 1 hour and 6 minutes, right before Remy comes in and gives her a big old smooch. Let me refresh. 1 hour and 4 minutes. I wonder if she edited something, because there was no reason for it to do that.
Anyway, You could also do couples trivia. Oh yeah, I do. I did write down a long time ago. I don't know if we're gonna do it in this trip or not. A couples tag would be really fun. We just have a lot of different ideas. I'm waiting for the clothes to get here. I want to do the try on haul video idea because it would be so fun. I want to try on the clothes for him. I want his opinion. I want to share my opinion. I'm so excited. That video is gonna be so fun for me. I can't wait. Like I'm just giddy with excitement about that video idea. Yeah. To be honest, we're the big backs watching what you're munching on right now. You said that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Not me, Sasha. That made me laugh. Anyway. Yeah. Mukbangs are so different from what I do. I really believe like eat with me content versus mukbangs, very different. Mukbangs are a very specific style of video that have many different versions of that style. But like,
hey, Southern Squirrel.
hi, honey. I'm just yapping. Ooh, is that a new shirt?
No, I've got this.
Let me see. Oh yeah, you have seen it, but Kingdom Hearts.
Cool.
Oh, you're so tall.
Hey, lazy.
Do you want to pull up and chair sit next to me, or do you want to just like lay next to me on the bed?
I'm just popping my head
Oh.
in.
Okay. Oh, you're
Yeah.
still working on your school?
Yes, I am.
Oh, hi, honey.
So, hello.
How's it going?
Good.
Good. Did you eat dinner?
Yes.
Good.
Do you need anything?
Thanks. I hate it. This is just making me think more. This is like adding on to the struggle shit. Do you guys know what I mean? Like, ugh. Hi, honey. Do you need anything? My big immobile bitch. I don't know, man. I don't like it.
You're so sweet. Actually, I made sure I got set up. I think I'm good. Aw, thank you. Actually, I need this. Here.
Oh, she's so violent. She's so rough. And I think like they could definitely make more money on OF. You guys are lucky I paused it right there, right before the smooch. But do you see how she fucking grabbed him? That was rough. So yeah, now what we're gathering is he's out in some other room doing his work and eating dinner by himself. They're not eating together. They didn't take a break from what they were both doing to have their dinner. Rosie had to eat on stream. He wanted to continue with his work. He's coming in to check if his big old princess here needed any more food or anything. And yeah, that was real rough. That was rough. Why? Oh, we're on normal speed. Okay.
I got set up. I think I'm good. Aw, thank you. Actually, I need this. Here.
Oh,
That's my
That's all I
shirt.
need. Love you.
okay. Love you too.
It's like, that was a lot. Trying to boss me around on stream again.
Bye, guys.
I didn't say, guys. What was I talking about? So we're talking about sandwiches. Oh, mukbangs. Yeah, no, because I don't do
No, he
mukbangs.
did not like that.
Yeah, it's officially tummy time up in this bitch. Oh, Lee is not cooking today. We got sub sandwiches. He'll cook another time, I'm sure, at some point. But I like cooking for him. Thank you so much for the super chat, Lee. I'll let him know you said that, Amanda. Thank you. Oh, I really appreciate your support, girl. Yeah, I'm not a big Domino's girly personally. That's wild, Sasha. I don't know about that.
Seriously, Ren.
I'm a mess right now.
I don't think he's comfortable, but we also have to remember he has mental health stuff going on. He has anxiety. He's switching up his meds. He's in an unfamiliar environment. He's got this bitch fucking filming 24/7. He's never sure if he's going to be on fucking camera. He's being filmed while he's eating. He's being filmed while he's checking in on her. He's like, I feel like this is very out of his comfort zone. But why is he putting up with it? We just have to wait and see. Is there a channel in the works? Probably.
Give me a second. Yeah, try on haul for your man. Exactly. But yeah, I watched your Thanksgiving and Christmas videos. It was so comforting and cozy. Thank you. I love those videos.
Hey, Finny.
Literally feels like when I cook in my kitchen. It
Thank
feels
you,
like
my
it,
dad.
Yeah. Oh, you guys are so sweet. Yeah, wildly appears. Hello. Yeah, I hit up the buffer a lot higher because of the amount of spamming yesterday. And you can use custom subscriber only time. I chose an hour instead of 20 minutes. But let's see here.
Damn.
Aw, stop, guys. I'm gonna cry. Aw, you're sweet. Yeah, but these public subs are amazing. Yeah. Yeah, I talked a little bit about the produce thing earlier. I mean, I guess that's a fair point. We can wait a little bit to get the spinach. That is a fair point. It would be wonderful if we could spend Christmas together. There's reasons why that might not happen. There's some information we just don't have yet that we need before we plan that out. But
I do think there is some level of experimentation, seeing how far he can push himself, seeing what he's willing to put up with, perhaps punishing himself. Like I said yesterday, maybe there's a bit of masochism going on here. I don't know. But something isn't, I feel uncomfortable. There's just something's not right. And I don't know what it is. And I can't put my finger on it. I believe the reason is that there is a multitude of different things going on here with the food, the eating issues, all of it. There's something. And I think that it's kind of perhaps like a bit of a dangerous dynamic when there is like the food aspect, the health aspect, the thinking that you can save somebody aspect. Rosie's also been known to be a bit of a performative savior. She likes to feel like she's doing something. We saw what happened with the homeless youth. I'm going to stop speculating. We're just going to watch and see.
yeah, you're trying to eat those.
I
things that you
think
buy from
this
local
week
sources. Yeah.
this week is going to be very telling. And I think when we look back on it, we're going to be able to put some things together.
This is where the sandwich gets a little messier to eat.
Maybe.
I figured you were a troll yesterday, but oh, thanks, Amanda. I guess this will be fun.
Hey, Fiona.
I don't understand the need to come directly to people and be shitty to them for no reason other than your own entertainment.
I don't know how long he's there for, but I do believe he's going to be there for at least another 2 weeks, I'm going to say. More than 10 days, because she was there at his place 14 days. They said that they extended his trip to be longer, and it's already longer than the trip that she did to Texas. So I think at least 3 weeks to 4 weeks. And that's probably why he's being forced to pick up some of Levi's chores and stuff. Hey, Colbin. Good to see you. I'm just going to refill my water, guys. Back in a sec. I'm going to let her play.
Amen. Hey, Amanda, please don't use that phrase in my chat, girl. I appreciate you and I love your support, but
I missed it, but I think it was something inappropriate. Don't repeat it here, but I don't know what it was.
I don't like that phrase. I'm just going to like that.
If you're going to say it here, put it in quotes and make it code words. Put asterisks.
The second word in that phrase is derived from what I consider a word that's a slur. So a lot of people, I know a lot of people use it, but because Rosie people are doo-doo heads, I'm so sorry people stink.
I figured it was that. Yeah, I figured.
Thank you, Amanda. I appreciate you.
I thought so.
The sandwich is bomb. I'm glad I let it sit for a while because it's like a perfect temperature. Yeah, you can say that word all you want. My mom will be mad. But you can say that. You're a grown adult. My mom won't like it, so take that into consideration if she's in the chat. But yeah, I don't care. Hey, Mystic. Yeah, it's been a nice chill day. I love this kind of live because it makes me feel normal.
Well, Amanda's her mod. She says phrase retracted. How about cunts? Can I say that? Wow. Nice to know that Rosie's mod over here, probably in their very early 20s, let's fucking be real, thinks that saying fuck T-A-R-D is the same as saying cunts. Got it.
Needing to just rest after overdoing stuff. It's comforting. That's wonderful. CUNT was my favorite word when I was 12. Pixie. Yeah, I like that one more, Amanda. Yeah, honestly, same. I really don't like that other phrase. Love the sound of live because it made me feel. Oh, I already read that. Sorry. Hello, Rain. You know, I did go to a Hawaiian barbecue place a while back, and I remember trying the mac salad and loving it.
Does she ever speak about anything aside from fucking food and herself and her pain and her whinging? Okay, I'm actually going to go fill up my water.
Which is crazy because I normally hate pasta salad. Yeah, Amanda always brings the laughs. Amanda's dope. I honestly couldn't tell you what was in it. I don't remember. I just remember trying it. Yeah, I recently got some Indian food that was bomb. I have a couple things that I cycle through on the regular when I order out, which has been a hot minute since I've been doing that regularly, to be honest. Hold on. I want to accidentally flash y'all. Give me a second. Because I'm obviously I'm wearing a dress, but just this angle, I don't want to deal with that. Ooh, homemade spring rolls, yum. But yeah, for me, like, I really love to get wings from It's Just Wings because they're the cheapest, like, per wing price. Ooh, yeah. Okay, that's why I like it. It has shredded carrot, onion, a good mayo. It has some sugar, so it's like rich and slightly sweet. Apple cider vinegar. You serve it with like barbecue chicken. It's seriously so good. Yeah, Polynesian mac and cheese is the best. Ooh, I've never had Polynesian mac and cheese. Good night, Angela. Aw. Okay, beautiful Rosie community. I love that. Thank you. Yeah, teriyaki is delicious. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I used to be a really picky eater. Now I have a food from other countries' bucket list, and I'm crossing lots off. Ooh, fun. Yeah. I do love trying new things, like majority of the time. Like I've tried like I think it was like beef intestines at Korean barbecue. Not for me. Kind of like a meat gusher. Not for me. If you like it, like happy for you. Live your truth. I know. I think it's like something cultural for people. Lee, I wouldn't say Lee is a picky eater because Lee will try anything, and I feel like he likes a lot of stuff. He does have some things he doesn't like. But I just housed Domino's Pizza now, trying to decide what to bake for fun. Fun. I don't know what my favorite food is. Quite literally either like a ribeye steak or a cheeseburger. I'm a red meat girly pop. Meat gusher, bestie, don't say that. Yeah, Lee doesn't like mangoes. I want to figure out how to change his mind. It's not. I actually don't care if he doesn't. I just think because sometimes it's like the one thing I've learned in life too is like if you say you don't like something and you think to yourself and you realize like it's been longer than 7 years, you should like challenge that again. Give it a shot. There's a couple things I'll never do that with. For me, it's banana peppers and tuna. I'll never voluntarily try those ever again. But for the most part, things I don't like I don't like pasta salad, but I'll still. Ooh, my dad always said mango tasted like gasoline. I also think, guys, like if you live somewhere, you've never been in a tropical climate, that might be part of the problem. If you get the opportunity to get like a fresh, ripe, super juicy, like mango, and also a really good like species of mango. The fuck. Oh, brain fog be stupid. Anyway, yeah, my boyfriend likes banana peppers. It's really unfortunate for me. Just the smell is upsetting to me. Yeah, I love red meat. I just told my stepmom I'd be fine with having a medium rare steak for the rest of my life. Honestly, same. No, I've never microwaved a bag of frozen Brussels sprouts. Makes the entire house smell like farts. No, I only like crispy, thinly sliced like Brussels sprouts. Or I've started liking them halved. I really don't like them whole. I don't like the texture. I don't like the way that they cook. I don't like it. It's too much. I don't like the texture. Yes, I did play with fidgets. I need to freaking find the Infinity Cube. I don't know where under. I'm pissed about it. Yeah. Ooh, you know what I also want? You know something I've done in recent history is I've started to. Well, not started. I have.
Sorry, guys. I am back. Sorry for leaving you for such a long time. I checked on the birds. I did the water. I peed. And I grabbed a sweater in case you wanted to know. And now I'm going to end the stream in about 30 minutes. And we're only an hour and 17 in. Let's see how far we can get. I'm going to fold some towels while we sit here.
I have stopped censoring myself with like my facial expressions. Because I don't know, about like a year plus back, when I started seeing like people screenshotting me a lot, like it still happened because I'm an expressive person and I can't help it. But I started like really like reeling back, making like silly faces whenever I could think of it or thought of it.
Millie almost barked at one point and then she didn't. So we haven't had a Millie yell. And I don't know, maybe Azrael will come back on and stream because I know there's a lot going on. Maybe Azrael will come back.
Okay, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, let me fix this angle. Okay, that's better. Yo, Havy, no, that's a member, dude.
Oh, it was a Coke.
And they didn't even say anything bad.
I don't know if she's still here.
Please be very careful about blocking members, guys.
Message her.
Like if they're an obvious troll, like an obvious troll. Honestly, leave it up to me, actually. Let's go there. Yeah, please. Oh, I was like, sorry, I kind of reacted. I'm an expressive person and I can't help it. But I started like really like reeling back, making like silly faces whenever I could think of it or thought of it. Okay, I don't know. Anyway, sorry, let me fix this angle. Yeah, that's better. Yo, Havy, no, that's a member, dude.
Her mods never fucking know what they're supposed to do. Like, sometimes there is no politics allowed. Sometimes there is no food talk allowed. Sometimes there's no diet talk allowed. Sometimes certain things are like off limits, but it's like, oh, if it's a funny troll, it's fine. Her mods are constantly like being told like different things. So I get why they're like confused. Hey, Bomber. Welcome anyone who came in while I was up. We got a 333 in the chat.
And they didn't even say anything bad. Please be very careful about blocking members, guys. Like if they're an obvious troll, like an obvious troll. Honestly, leave it up to me, actually. Let's go there. Yeah, please. Oh, I was like, sorry, I kind of reacted strong. I was in the middle of talking about something else. Oh, some of my faces. Yeah, so
no, seriously.
Because people do that. And honestly, a lot of times I think it's
seriously, I feel like it'd be stressful and I'd be in trouble all the time.
Funny because I like my face. And I like that I'm expressive. And I've come to a place currently where like I feel a lot more content about that versus a year ago, where I think I felt more insecure about it. And so yeah, I feel like these past like several months, like multiple months. Yeah, okay, you're good. Yeah, so yeah, Havy, just keep an eye out with like if the name is green. So you're good. I know you're still learning. I just kind of anyway. Good evening, Freya. My husband always has to tell me to fix my face because I show exactly what I think. Yeah, and I get it from my mom too. But yeah, so I brought that up to say something else, like to make a point, and I don't remember what that point is. Like I got distracted.
Conspiracy solved. Tomorrow is Levi's streaming day. I wonder if Rosie's going to be streaming and being fucking annoying. Hey, Casey.
Yeah, autocorrect is dirty. He's doing schoolwork right now. He just popped his head in for like a minute or two a little bit ago. Learning to unmask takes more effort than learning to do it, in my opinion. Agreed. Especially because it was during my most formative years that I learned how to mask. I didn't even know that I was doing that. And I've been working on it a lot. Actually,
I wish it was that simple. I wish it was that simple. I don't think anybody here would suck Zach's bits for fun like that, though.
Since like 2020.
No one here anyway.
But I've had a lot of like back and forth with it, like ebb and flow.
Oh, wait. Did she just mention the GoFundMe? Because I did pull a receipt for that. Is that what we're talking about?
Doing that. And more effort than learning to do.
Rosie doesn't necessarily do GoFundMes. She's done a couple of GoFundMes. She did one to get a car when she split up with her boyfriend, I think in 2021. She did one, I think, before that. I feel like it was 2019 or something like that. But then she also did one when she was, hey, legal aid, by the way. She also did one for the homeless youth that she then like kept the money or whatever. I got a video coming on that. But if it's that, she didn't necessarily do GoFundMes, but she did other things. So let me just see if that's what she's talking about.
Learning to do it, in my
Oh,
opinion.
no, she's not. Not yet. She's talking about unmasking.
Agreed. Especially because it was during my most formative years that I learned how to mask. I didn't even know that I was doing that. And
She didn't do a GoFundMe for the car, but she fucking dry begged day after day after day about how like it's restricting her so much not having a car. And people just donated. People just donated to her like thousands of dollars in her chat and to her PayPal and shit.
I've been working on it a lot, actually, since like 2020, 2021. But I've had a lot of like back and forth with it, like ebb and flow. I would, I'm not going to be making a GoFundMe for that.
Oh, she did.
I appreciate the thought and suggestion. I would get so much backlash if I did that. And
so it's not because you feel bad because you don't need it. It's because of the backlash. The only reason you don't want to do it is because you don't want to hear it from us. But I thought you don't care.
I also think like
she did a GoFundMe for a car when she was trying to leave her ex-boyfriend in 2021 because her car got repoed at Christmas. Right before Christmas, bitch.
Like there's a lot of factors to that. Like
I'm not joking.
The costs would kind of become so much without insurance, you know, and like
good night, sailboat.
And the burden that would come with that of proving every little purchase and the micromanaging and the pocket watching that would come with that, the hate that would come with that for me would make me sicker, to be honest. Yeah, masking and unmasking is exhausting beyond. And even without that, when I think about doing that, it makes me feel like not good. It doesn't feel good. I don't think I want to.
I don't think that masking isn't necessarily a conscious effort. I think it's something that people do as like a protection sort of mechanism. Like, and I don't think Rosie is masking anything here on the internet except for her fucking rage. That literally, like I was thinking about it earlier. I was like, what is she masking though? Like the only time that she's slipped, her mask has slipped, is when she's fucking lashed out and raged and been violent on stream. That's all I can think of when I think of her unmasking.
Want to. And even if I had like a like 90% purely positive audience, you know, because everybody gets a little bit of hate, right? But like even if I had like a much more forgiving level of viewership, you know, I think even still I wouldn't want to do that. When I did make a GoFundMe for myself back in 2021, I hated it. I made one and I set the goal to try to get enough money to get a car, and I wrote out a whole
So I do have this somewhere. I have to like go through my hard drive. I did go through my hard drive very quickly before the stream, and I found a different thing, not this one, but I do have this somewhere where she was doing this. And it was like, I need to leave my partner, my boyfriend. We've been broken up. The thing is, they had been broken up. By the time she left, they'd already been broken up for 6 months. She had plenty of time to get the funds together, work from home, whatever. She quit her job because of her fucking toe or some shit. And she basically was living off this guy. And she was like, well, I'm doing chores around the house to make up for me not having a job or whatever the fuck. She twists the narrative so much. Like she acts like she had to quit her job because she was leaving her boyfriend and going back to Nebraska, leaving Nebraska to go back to either, I think, to Florida. at that point. And she was like, I need money for a car. Girl, what?
The whole thing, I made a little intro video and I put in the GoFundMe, like if I end up not making enough in the GoFundMe.
She wanted her ex-boyfriend. They'd been split up for 6 months. She expected him to pay her way for her cooking and cleaning. And we've all seen her cook and clean. Heavy air quotes.
In the GoFundMe to actually get the car, then the cost will be used to basically, because I had no income. I was in the process of trying to get on disability in Nebraska. My ex and I had just broken up. I was trying to figure out where I was going to go. At the time, I didn't even know I was coming here. I
don't know why the car got repoed. I guess she stopped doing the repayments because she quit her job.
It took months for basically my parents to agree for me to move here. And I'm not going into all that because, again, we're in a totally different place now. But there was a lot of unknowns with that. And it was a very scary time in my life. And I really needed that GoFundMe. I needed that GoFundMe.
Her own parents didn't want her back. And so she had to stay living off her ex for 6 months. Yikes.
That's why I did it. And I don't feel like I'm in a state of life right now with all the privilege that I have in life, financially and otherwise, and being all of this. I don't feel like I need to do that. You know, it would help me, it would expedite things. I have a plan though. And I'm okay with the fact that it's going to take a little bit of time.
Also, how are you like, I'm just trying to think of like the timeline. So I'm like, okay, 2021, they've been broken up for 6 months. She came back to Florida in like October, I think, from just off the top of my head. And like they'd been split up for 6 months already. But she was like grifting for a car because her car got repoed 6 months earlier than that. And she quit her job because of, I don't know, her fucking toe or some shit. But she had a really good work from home. There's a lot of fucking obfuscation going on with these stories. I have a timeline somewhere, but I'm not going to fucking bother right now. I will get it ready for tomorrow. Because I know I've got this fucking GoFundMe receipt on my hard drive.
But I don't want, like, that's a kind of a long-winded answer of saying like, I don't want to do that. But I wanted to kind of give a full explanation.
Unfortunately, whilst I was at work today, I actually had to do work. I know, how dare they?
And I am working on other stuff and possible workarounds. And I just think that it's very, it's very difficult because I feel like the majority of the world is experiencing like
Rosie always has and always will want to live a comfortable lifestyle whilst doing absolutely fucking nothing for it. And that's why she turned to the feederism, because she could eat and roll around in bed and get paid for it. And what's she doing now? Eating, rolling around in bed and getting paid for it. I really don't see a difference.
Economic hardship. And yeah, I just don't think that's how I want to go about it.
Hey, Ruthie.
Hey, Millie. Honestly, I'm doing pretty good. I'm taking it really easy. It's helping. I'm doing okay pain level wise. Oh, damn. I could have asked him to bring the THC. I'll get up a little bit and get it myself. But
yeah, you should get up and get it yourself. But here we are, 4 hours later, still not getting up. Also, she drinks so much. Is she wearing a diaper? Because surely she got to pee.
I just, because when he walked in here, he said, "Do you need anything?" And I was like, "Oh no, I don't need anything. I'm good." But no, I could have used that. That's okay. I'll get it up. I can get up for myself. It's fine. Having multiple illnesses would be so hard to manage with added stress of other people's expectations on what you should be doing and how. Yeah. Unfortunately, a GoFundMe would 100% be a nightmare. Yeah, and that's a big part of it. I also, even if I take that part out of the equation, I genuinely, at my core, feel like that's an unnecessary need for me for a GoFundMe because of the situation I handle. Like, let's say I'm dealing with something like, God forbid, like cancer level. That would be a little different, right? But in terms of a lot of the stuff, like the end result of a lot of these things that I need help with are going to just be like general management and not necessarily like an end treatment goal. And that's kind of another factor for me on like why I don't feel like a GoFundMe is appropriate. Make whatever faces you want to. They're going to make content about you anyways. Exactly. They don't have lives of their own. Exactly. I get it. When my dad was sick, my mom didn't want to create an account. Yeah. Nebraska was kind of awful. I except for the spirituality community aspect that I've talked about in the past. But honestly, living in Omaha was kind of just like living in any other city in America that could exist, but just slightly worse because it was in Nebraska. Like living in any other urban city that like Chicago, New York, Los Angeles, Atlanta, like, you know, like any other city would have better, cooler, more interesting stuff to do. It was kind of like a mediocre copy paste of any other urban experience you've ever had, in my personal opinion. I don't think I know who I am completely unmasked, to be honest. It's been so long. Yeah, I had like pre-YouTube, I had a little more comfortability, I feel, like existing unmasked. And sometimes when I'm on
I just had a little look on my Google Drive and I couldn't find it there, so it must be on my actual external hard drive. Hey, Sniper.
here, I am unmasked. Not often, but it happens. Like, honestly, I feel pretty like myself right now. Like, I like in this kind of environment, this kind of life, like I'm a lot more relaxed. I'm a lot more myself and candid. Sometimes when I'm like a lot more bubbly, upbeat, or like I'm more in like hosting a live show mode, it's a bit different. Because that's the thing, like when I'm doing stuff like multitasking and all of that, like I'm like trying to do all these things at once, and it can get like kind of overwhelming. Like especially like sometimes when Lee's been sitting there talking to me, I realize like I'm struggling to like hear what he's saying, because I'm trying to keep up with the chat. I'm trying to cook. I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to like make everybody happy, you know, and like I want to make sure that like I'm being interactive and I'm not missing anything important. You know, I try, but and I try to make sure I'm also retaining what he's saying. And sometimes I just mess up because I'm human. What's a blind box? Oh, like a mystery unboxing? No. Knock on wood, girly pop real. Hey, Carmela. You have an yeah, if you have an autoimmune disorder or something along those lines, the appointments and meds and therapy is endless. That's a big thing there, especially when it comes to like GoFundMe. And honestly, isn't a cure, just band-aids on bullet holes. Exactly, Lurking. Yeah. Yeah. Well, thank you for answering, Barry. All right, thank you, baby. You're good. Appreciate your support. Okay, Emily, I see someone deleted this comment. I'm going to talk about it and read it anyway. He comes in for a makeout sesh here and there. Hermela. No, first of all, I'm very, very consciously careful about how much PDA I show. One, because try to keep it cute. And two, like, I mean, come on. I'm just giving him a little kiss because he's my boyfriend. A blind box, like, oh no, okay, yeah. So yeah, I don't love that stuff. Like there might be like if I was showing a specific one where I thought it was really cute and it was gifted to me, like I would open it and sure it would be fun. But I'm gonna be honest, like for me, I would never spend my money on something like that. And I just like, because like for especially the boo-boos, like I'm not interested in the boo-boos. Yeah, unlearning it in therapy has been a trick. Unlearning, what did Lurking say? Oh yes, okay. People pleasing is a mask I wear a lot. Same. Y'all kiss and people say it's too much. You don't kiss and people say y'all aren't into each other. You can't win. Yeah. He's doing schoolwork right now. So yeah, it's just like we've had extensive talks about what we are and aren't comfortable with, and like.
So I found like a thing from 2019 where she was posting about, and it wasn't a GoFundMe per se, but it was like a fucking 10 paragraph long, like, I'm so broke, I really need help, blah, 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 with her PayPal link. And she was posting that like all over the place on Instagram and on Facebook. So, I mean, it may not be a GoFundMe, but it's kind of the same thing. Hey, Taylor. Hey,
I know you're teasing, girl. I was also just saying that in general, because I've seen a lot, like kind of what Barry just said, like, you know, a lot of people are like that. Do you have PCOS, POS?
Basically, she's like, I've only ever done one GoFundMe. Well, actually, bitch, you've done at least two. Plus, you are constantly dry begging on the internet, like way back.
MOS. So I'm not diagnosed. Right before I lost my insurance, I was working, like I had gone to the first consult with the gyno and all that. And I was going to look into that because there's definitely factors there.
Do you guys not think that Rosie wouldn't have talked to us about it if she had have actually gone to the gyno and had her pap smear? She says here that she went and did it, but I don't, like, I'm just going to say, I don't think she did, because I feel like she would have vlogged about it. I feel like she would have told us about it. She would have explained how traumatized she was and how, you know, the bed was too small, whatever.
There where I feel like that's something I could experience. I'm more concerned about the PMDD of it all than that, to be fair.
She recently said she'd never been. So what is it, girl?
Gotcha. Gotcha. Sounds good, Emily. And I knew that me talking about that wasn't about you specifically, just that point, right? Because I've seen a lot of that too. I have an autoimmune disorder, and healthcare honestly isn't a magical fix. It's not, but it helps you walk through some doors that can be helpful. Yeah, I still need to fight on the phone every month to get meds covered. Yeah, I'm so sorry. You two should do those goofy Sears photo shoots. Yes, I love that idea.
They're talking about those goofy like 80s photo shoots with the like weird splotchy background that we all had to do like when we were kids, where it's like awkward poses. Can you guys give me some of your best ideas for the poses that Rosie and Remy could do for one of those awkward family photos type of dealios? I got some pictures in my head.
Oh, that's a future idea, but I love that idea. I would need to find a photographer. That would be a really fun.
So we got the awkward dancing. So it's just like hands on shoulders, like both of them, like at the year 6 dance, shoulder to shoulder. I mean, hands on shoulders. We've got back to back, arms folded. Yeah, but that would involve standing. I'm kind of picturing the ones where like one of the people is lying down and doing like the hands under the chin, and the other one is doing like the opposite hands on the chin, but with their head on top of their head. So Remy laying on top of Rosie, his head on top of her head, and she's got the hands under the chin, and he's got his hands under his chin. I'm going to see if I can find an example.
Really fun video.
Rosie picking up Remy and he's laying across her arms.
I love that idea. Yeah, PMLS is the new name for it. I don't remember what it stands for. Yeah, it's also super common with people with autoimmune disease. Is very true. Thank you, Nelly. I think I look pretty whatever, but I appreciate you. Me and my husband do the Sears photos.
Oh my God,
babies.
these are so awkward.
Nice. It would be really funny. Polyendocrine metabolic ovarian syndrome, which is pretty revolutionary in terms of like female medicine, right? Like for the female body. Or I mean, these issues obviously also affect trans men, but so I don't know if female is the right word for that. But if I remember correctly, I was like the distinction of it being a metabolic syndrome is kind of a big deal. I'm not an expert. I'm not very well educated on it. So if you are affected by PCOS and have been for a long time, I would definitely look into the difference between the name for PCOS and PMLS. We're going to
end the stream on some examples.
I don't mean to be a bummer. I'm just pissed that people are saying you should have gotten healthcare instead of stuff on Amazon. It's ableist in classes. It is ableist in classes. It is ableist in fucking classes to say that I should have gotten healthcare instead of buying shit on Amazon.
You're a liar. You're a liar. You're a liar. It's ableist in classes. It's ableist in classes. No, it's not, bitch. Because you don't need fucking nails. Hey, Lemon the boo-boo. Oh my God. You don't need 20 pairs of nails. You really don't. If anything, that would be really not good for somebody who has chronic pain and has low spoons. It's ableist and classist for us to be telling her, hey, girl, instead of spending $500 on Amazon crap, absolute crap, maybe you should have put that towards the doctor or your insurance or something like that. That's ableist and classist. Please calm down. You are so aggressive.
It is ableist in classes. It is ableist in fucking classes to say that I should have gotten healthcare instead of buying shit on Amazon.
Well, it's kind of true. I feel like at the sliding scale clinic right by your house, you probably could have afforded to pay for a doctor with that and probably also the Uber to get there. No joke. Get the referral you need, girl.
On sale that I use. It's ableist in classes and you're a piece of fucking shit if you say that. Period. I have no other words for that. Yep. I agree with you. Thank you for saying that. It makes me angry too. Not even just for me, but there's a bunch of you that watch me. People in wheelchairs, people who deal with severe pain, who deal with a lot of shit.
Ew, why is she doing this? This is the whole thing that I always say here to you guys is like, I know there are people here who really deal with stuff like this, and I'm sorry that somebody is co-opting that, and she's doing that same thing. Ugh. God, she's mad, and she's so ugly.
Shit, who deal with not having access to resources either, who see that shit too. And you can pretend that doesn't affect.
I don't hate her because she's ugly and fat. I don't actually hate her. I just think that she's a really terrible, disgusting, awful person. And I think she's a grifter, and I think she's a liar, and I think she's a scammer, and she goes after vulnerable people.
Them or affect them,
Just like-
or the one or two yes men who are like, it impacts me and I don't care. Shut the fuck up. Like, that shit's disgusting to say that around other people. Like, actually go fuck yourself for that. If you say that or think that, or you put that as your YouTube title, and you do that to your subscribers, or you have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, like, go fuck yourself. Good God. You are a piece of shit if you perpetuate that narrative. Period. Not Rosie's Dr. Pepper saying, I'm here to quench your thirst. That's funny. Good to see you, dude. And I'm so sorry that upset you, Bookworm, because you have every right to be upset by seeing that. That's fucked. I'm sorry that hurt your feelings. Like, just seeing that on the outside, like, that's not okay. Yeah, didn't you know that poor people aren't allowed to get nice things for themselves? For fucking real. I got all of those fake nails for less than the price of getting my nails done, like, at a nail salon one time. It's a big deal when they changed the name because it's been written off as a woman's reproductive disorder, so it was understudied. Exactly. That was what point I was trying to get at. Emily Caroline, thank you. It's not reproductive. It's an endocrine disorder. That was the difference that I couldn't remember. Thank you for clarifying. Hopefully it helps people take it more seriously. It's not just a localized issue. Exactly. Oh, I see. Emily Stewart said, Rosie's Dr. Pepper is here. Finally, we've been thirsty. Oh, okay, I missed that comment. Her picture on the can cracks me up every single time. Me too. OMG, I do not want to get on your bad side. You really don't. That was me toning it back. I really do work hard. Yeah, Sasha, exactly. Like the policing with the EBT, like what you can and can't buy. And the fact that that's being done by the conservative side, who are supposedly supposed to be small government minded and like not wanting the government to like tell people what to do. Like, it's crazy. I have epilepsy. Thank you for speaking up. Absolutely, Pixie. I'm like, there's a lot of things like, I don't know what it's like to deal with epilepsy specifically, but I know what it's like to deal with illnesses in a world where people just don't give a fuck to try to understand or be compassionate or care. And the way that these girl world fuck faces weaponize my health and pain is disgusting, and you're hurting other people that aren't me.
God, way to rage over something that's totally irrelevant, because like you actually are not using the money that you have for, and we know that she's earning over $3,000 a month. Why can't she put that towards her insurance? Just instead of putting that $500 on Amazon, put that $500 on your insurance. I feel like even if she can't do that, and I'm not an expert on the system there, obviously. Hey, Shava. But like, why at the sliding scale clinic, which charges you based on your income, why can't you go there? Really, like genuinely, why can't you go there? I don't fucking get it. Oh my God. We're finishing this rage and then we're going.
Yes, Cocky Queen. Thank you, Gamer. I'm actually, specifically when I was referring to the title, I saw that because someone sent me something. But those bitches love for me to call them out by name, so I'm not. I'm sorry it upset you too. It's seriously so fucked up. I think it honestly, I'm so used to being treated like shit. I really am. Like, I'm used to being talked to like this. Like, it's sometimes harder to see how much like it affects like Lee, right? Like, because he actually doesn't really care when people say anything negative about him, which is less frequent, right? Because look at the guy, he's so fucking lovable and wonderful. But people do say negative shit in the comments, and he does not seek anything out about Girl World, anything. He learns it through me essentially, because I think that's what's best for not only our relationship but his mental health specifically. And so, yeah, it's just like it.
Well, she said that she earns too much. I don't know the terms, but if she, like, it's 2,900 and something bucks a month. If you earn more than that, then you don't get to have like some sort of benefit. I don't know. Like, I'm not the expert on it, but I just wanted to show you a couple of examples. Look at her face too. She could get healthcare for like $100 a month through ACA if that's how much she makes. Yeah. For $90 to $300 a month. Yeah. So I don't get. And like, there is a sliding scale clinic near her and a free diabetes clinic. She could at least go and get a referral from that clinic to go and see whatever the fuck specialist she wants to go see, or go and get the tests that she wants. And also the diabetes clinic is free. That is something that she really should address first and foremost. She doesn't want to pay for it, but she also doesn't want a solution because she wants to be able to dry beg on the internet, and people send her money and say shit like whatever that fucking person said about like, oh, can we do a GoFundMe for you? So I want to show you guys, like, I couldn't find the actual GoFundMe that she's talking about, but I did find a couple of other things. So this was, I have to be careful because even though she's a fucking idiot and she puts her full name up there, I don't want to do that. This says, this was June 1st, 2019. So I don't know if many have noticed, but I've stopped posting a lot of life updates on Facebook like I normally do. I think it's just because I'm embarrassed. In Omaha, I could snap my fingers and within a week have 3 to 4 decent job offers. It's just not like that in Georgia. I think I got cocky. I expected to have a job by now, one with a call center that paid decently because I know I have the skills and the confidence to back them up, but it's not that simple. I'm short. In short, I'm really I'm short. In short, I'm really struggling. I need to sip my drink, otherwise I'm going to die. In short, I'm really struggling. My pride is far too great to allow myself to set up a GoFundMe. Honestly, though, I'm at the point that I need one. On July 7th, if I don't find a solution, I'm potentially homeless. I know I have a lot of support from and friends, and I'm hopeful and have faith that I'll figure something out, but that's why I'm writing this post. I can't get that support or find that the best resources if I sit and stew in my pride and refuse to ask for help. I don't want this to be misconstrued as I expect anyone that cares about me to just give me things. Just that I'm desperate to find a job. Help me get by while I sort this out. I would happily take babysitting jobs, small odds and ends jobs, and I'd offer people rides and such with my vehicle for gas money. Also, I'm open to any ideas. I'm also at the point where I'm not really able to afford groceries. Again, I think it's a matter of pride, but I'm starting to consider going to a food bank. Welcome to real life, girl. I think I'm okay for the next couple of days, but ... it's not looking great. I have a small stockpile I made when I first got here and had money just for this very reason, so I'm not starving or anything dramatic like that. But I feel so crappy because I can't afford to buy meat and fresh fruit and veggies. Oh, God. You poor thing. Oh, boy. It's probably contributing to me getting sick so much. I lost voice again. The back-to-back injuries and illness I have been frustrating to deal with on top of everything. I have other concerns in this situation I'm just not comfortable sharing publicly. I'm so embarrassed and ashamed. I'm also frustrated I didn't have time and resources to build enough of a cushion before to plan for this long of a lull. Please, if you know anyone that could offer me a job, reach out to me. If there's anything I can do for you to earn money, please reach out to me. Hell, if you have some groceries you aren't going to use, I'll take it. I'm going to link my PayPal at the end of this post as well in case any of my friends are inclined to help me. Please do not feel obligated to do any of this. This is incredibly difficult for me. I've never made a post like this before, and I hope I pull some miracles out of my thin air, sorry. So I never ever have to again. I finally have a lead on the one job I truly wanted since moving here. All these rejections are really starting to take a toll on me. I'm holding faith. I may not be religious, but I'm very spiritual. I know these experiences are important for growth and for journey of self-discovery. Pushing limits and comfort zones are never fun, and I know my situation could be even worse than it is. I'm so thankful for those who love me, blah, blah, blah. I guess a couple of weird random friends. My family have been immensely compassionate, caring, and helpful in this weird, difficult time in my life. I know this will work out the way it needs to. I know that as scared, truly terrified that I am, I'm exactly where I need to be. As scared as I am and overwhelmed and stressed, I'm honestly the happiest I've been in a very, very long time. Money isn't everything, but sadly it's needed. So I'm rambling now. I have taken pride in overcoming my past and being steadily employed for about 7 years straight. So these past couple months have been very hard on me mentally. But in my heart, I know that the right opportunity will come. So please, I'll take any comments, advice, or resources locally you'll have. I'm in blah, 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 wherever she was, Cherokee County. I have a trooper of a car and the best super, and she's the best, super reliable. I can get myself places if need be. If you or anyone you know needs someone to babysit, dog sit, house sit, any job I can do within my limits, let me know. So 2019, she left her boyfriend because they basically gave her an ultimatum. I think this was the time. Maybe not. Anyways, they split up. She wanted to go and do swinger shit. So she went to Georgia. She was doing the swinger shit. She ended up fucking flat broke on her ass. Partying. Anyway, she started begging online for help. Her parents didn't want her back. She was stuck in Georgia after doing all her swinger shit and was running out of money. And I'm guessing this is when she got put up in the camper van. Anyways, after that, she then had some sort of fucking traumatic experience and went to the psych ward, and that was even more traumatic than the traumatic experience. And then she basically had her boyfriend take her back. And then after a few months back with her boyfriend, they split up again. That was in 2021. So what a wild ride. But yeah, so when she says she's never been like online begging before, she definitely has, because like, here's another example, similar type of things, like saying, guys, go and look at my Facebook. My PayPal link is in my IG bio if you want to help me keep my car and have gas to go to interviews, blah, 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 blah. Do Postmates. This is a recurring theme with this girl. Now, they didn't want her to come back. She's a bum. Now, I just wanted to look at some ideas for different ways that Rosie and Remy could do the awkward family photos. And I feel like I found a couple that are a possibility, but some of them we may have to get the family involved. So there's this one. I can see them doing this. Rosie on the bottom, Remy on the top. And stack some other family members up there. I see it. I picture it. There's this one. Rosie on top. Lee would like that, probably. There's this one. I feel like this could work. We got Rosie here, Levi here, Danielle here, and Remy here in this position, potentially. And then there's this one. Now, I'm not sure if this one will be an easy one for Roz, maybe in the pool, but I'm just thinking of ideas for them, things they could recreate, you know? And I think these are good. I think, look, the other ones are very acrobatic, and I don't know if they could do them. I don't know if they could manage some of these other ones. There's a lot here, like with cats and stuff. There's a lot of standing. And I'm like, let me just show the ones where there's some laying down involved. And I'm still scrolling. I could look at these all day, honestly. They're so fucking funny. Like, I love when people recreate them too. Hilarious. I just think that there's so many potential ideas for them to do. Don't you guys think? Anyways, we're going to finish this stream off tomorrow, I guess. I think this one's the best bet. Remy on the bottom and Roz is these 4 other people. Wait, where's this? Someone's body is missing. Oh, that's Remy there. Just disappearing in between the folds. So anyway. I think they should too, Ren. Well, they were talking about it today. I think they're going to do it. Don't know where or how, but I'm giving some ideas. That's Remy. And then these are Rosie. Because, like, legitimately. I know, sorry, bullying. And I folded exactly 0 towels, thanks to you all. Being too busy entertaining. All right, guys, I think we're done. I think we're done for today. I am at 1 hour and 40 minutes, which is not too bad. Let me take a screenshot so I don't forget. 1 hour and 40 minutes. Look, could have been worse. Could have been worse. We'll finish this up tomorrow, hopefully. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you to my amazing, beautiful mods. Thank you to all my members. Thank you to everybody who appeared today in chat. Thank you to everyone who was lurking. And especially a big thanks to the replay crew. I'm trying to keep this in little short doses so that you guys are actually able to watch it on the replay, because I'm sorry, if I was to watch this whole thing, it'd be like a 10-hour stream, and those are not easy to get through. Anyways, I appreciate you all staying up so late with me or getting up so early. I love you guys so very much, and I will see you tomorrow to continue this fucking bullshit mess. Bye, guys.
I'm going on the walk.
Can y'all see or hear me? Hello?
This is really promising. This feels really promising. Okay. Shit. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Oh my god. No. Okay. Oh my god, no. Oh my god. I feel really big. Like, I have big feelings. I've just kind of always been that way. She's a gross person. The shit that she says and does, like, she's a nasty human being. And it's just like, I just sit here and I'm just like, I have to figure out how to let it go completely and not acknowledge it even to the level that I'm doing right now in this moment. It's like, for me in Girl World, I've reached a point where, like, the other day I was thinking about this. I don't know if anyone else has ever said this before. If they have, credit to them. But Girl World is kind of like Hotel California. Like, you can check out whenever you feel like, but you can never leave. And